All right, story time. Where are you? It is Friday in the Nihon. Good morning, good evening, good day, and why? Hi, everybody. I'm gonna put this case behind me, or it's gonna kill me. One or the other is gonna happen tonight. Anyways, hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, everybody. Hi, Shizu, welcome in. Thanks for the boat. 96 boats. That's a lot of boats. It's almost like 95 boats. Welcome in, everybody. And hello, Esquire from the YouTube side. Hope you're doing well. I don't know how far we're going, but god damn it, I'm gonna put someone in jail today. Preferably someone other than my client. We'll see. But if he did it, he did it. You know. Hope everyone's doing well. My Friday was a little bit busier than normal. I had a lot of like meetings. Maya, yes. Yes, it's always Maya. That's the correct answer. Who goes to jail? Maya. That's the answer. 1 second. I wanted to get this window open, but like my curtain keeps getting sucked out the window because of the airflow. So I'm like, I don't want the curtain dirty. Then again, why do I care if the back of the curtain is dirty? Anyway, Hope everyone had a nice week so far. It is Friday. We've all made it. I'm proud of all of you, especially me. I've done that. How many times have I done that stupid joke? Anyway, I'm doing all right. Busier than normal. Hi, Mark. Welcome in. Thanks for the boat. Hope you're doing well. Man. Let's see. I was spending a lot of time this morning in meetings. One meeting went over double time, so I was stuck there for an hour listening to a bunch of stuff, figuring shit out. Had a nice lunch, had a big bowl of pasta, a nice little piece of cheesecake brulee, and apparently my body craves sugar, so I got an ice cream on the way back, and I have a soda for tonight, so apparently my body craves sugar tonight, but I'll run it off tomorrow and burn it off tomorrow, that's for sure. But let's see, what else did I do today? I mean, this afternoon was mostly just hanging out in Frosty's channel, watching her jacket and Daxtering it, just in case. Don't get any funny ideas. But yeah, I didn't do much. I was kind of just relaxing, getting ready. You just reminded me I wanted to get cheesecake. Cheesecake's good, man. This one at the place I went to, it was a creme brulee cheesecake. So they kind of did like a creme brulee crust at the top, and they kind of like drizzle it with like caramel syrup. So it's really yummy and it's pretty good. It's not bad. But the thing about Japanese desserts, especially when it comes to lunch sets, is it's tiny. I got like maybe like my cheesecake slice was maybe about that big, tops, something like that. It is very small, you know. They give you just a little bit of sweet, you know. So maybe that's why I was like, oh, my body's like, you call that a dessert? I'm gonna get an ice cream from the Konbini. And you know, I know that, like, you know, we talked about this in Frosty's channel before, but like mint chocolate chip, people go crazy for that shit, especially in summer. Like, Japan really loves their mint choco chip, so I got a mint choco chip ice cream bar. That was pretty good. I mean, it's refreshing. I think the philosophy behind it is like, mint is refreshing and soothing, and it helps you escape the unbearable heat that's going on outside. I think that was one thing that was coming up tonight, is that today was that Japan gets hot, and my stupid American clothes are not gonna cut it. So I might need a new wardrobe. I might need to get some more like airflow shirts with some looser fabric, like this one I got from like Uniqlo. But there's other shopping I need to probably do, and like, I love my jeans, I love my American t-shirts, but most of them are just gonna make me bake, so. But anyway, a blessing and a curse, indeed. For me, it's too cool sometimes because I'm weak to brain freeze. Mint chocolate chips are not for me. That's okay. I mean, it's not even my favorite. I mean, if I go back to the States, I want a cookie dough or like a Butterfinger. Like, I like Butterfinger Blizzards from like Dairy Queen. That was my jam. But I'll eat anything. But enough about ice cream, enough about stuff. We got a case to solve, so cookie dough's great. Cookie dough's wonderful. I love it. I mean, when they introduced that sit when I was a kid, and my bones just started creaking about another mention of my age, but they were great. I had a wonderful time when that first came out, and the Dairy Queen is like, what is that? I gotta try that. Oh my God, it's the best thing I've ever had. So I like cookie dough a lot. Butterfinger is mwah. Normally, when I go home to like Colorado, there's like a Cold Stone Creamery, and I'll get like the sweet cream with like Oreos. That's usually pretty good, like their version of a cookies and cream. I like that too. So there's a lot of variety. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I'm looking forward to this. I also I'm gonna turn this down just a tad. So another thing I gotta do. Where did we leave off in the case? I fell asleep last time. So last time we finished investigation day 3. So it's time for the final day of trial, where Acro the Acrobat is taking the stand, and we need to get to the bottom of, do you believe a man can fly? The answer, I think, is like, well, if you ask our client, he's like, no, I use wires and stuff. I'm just a simple boy from Tennessee, bro. Something like that, you know, something southern drawl. That's what you have when you have a carbonate drink? Excuse me. One other thing I did this afternoon, I was trying to at least, but like, honestly, I feel like I can kind of wing it a little bit. I was looking for my old textbooks because apparently early morning tomorrow, I'm going to attempt to teach Boka some Japanese. on her channel. So I don't think I'm gonna stream that. I'm just gonna probably just pop in the Boca's channel and try my best to give her some stuff. I guess we'll have to figure out how to do that. But I have some ideas of like, I can teach her a few things maybe here and there. But honestly, it's gonna be kind of like a lesson 0 where I just kind of want to understand like, Boca, what do you need, right? What do you want? What do you want out of this, right? And we'll go from there. But if she can learn a few things at the end of the day, then I probably did a good enough job. I'm not a teacher, so I'll take whatever I could get. All right. Now, before that, and between streams, as my my inspiration Barry likes to say, Owolando followed the channel. Thank you so much for the follow. And Toffee Tot, thank you again for the follow. It's like there's like Toffery Fought. There's like a billion. There's like 100 E's. And then there's an R that in between. So thank you for the follow. And of course, Mark and Shizu, thank you for the boats. And Shizu, please get well soon. I'm sorry you're feeling down. I'm sorry you're feeling a little bit under the weather, but hopefully it'll be good. And Esquire and everyone on YouTube, thanks aboard. But let me turn off the lo-fi Phoenix Wright music, and let's get in the real music, and let's begin the case. I hope my voice is ready for this. It should be. I should be able to weather the storm, as it were. All right, so let me just make sure all my windows are in the right spot. There we go. All right, continue. Yep, it's time for part 4. Turnabout Big Time, the trial. All right, so last time, I was traumatized? No, Mo the Clown went up on trial, went up untestified, and we were basically able to eviscerate most of his testimony. And we found out during investigation last time that there was some shenanigans going on that day, and then there was an incident. They call it this tragedy. So, you know, like, not important, right? It's like, oh man, things are different since the tragedy. It's like, you want to talk about it? It's like, nah, it's not important. Why would something named the tragedy be important to the case? Yeah, you know, and you know, they're right, you know. All right, sip of liquid courage, just like Phoenix does before he goes to trial. Good morning, Max. Oh, yeah. Good morning, sweeties. You don't seem like your usual sparkling self today. I'm always like this before I go in front of an audience. I'm working up to it. Tee-hee. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Regina. Don't get nervous, Maxie. Here, have a glass of milk. A glass? You gave him like a whole bloody carton. I'm trying to figure out like, no, that's not any milk carton I've seen in Japan. Maybe Japanifornia exclusive. Regina! How fabulous! My sweetie pie princess! You came to watch my performance today? Of course I did. Mo told me I should come and watch this. Oh, Mo did you? Oh, dang, I knew I forgot something. I was so busy with like getting ready for like Boca, I forgot my own personal homework. It's okay, it's okay. Mo said that? So, what kind of performance will you put on today? Let me guess, you'll fly at the end? You want to tell her or should I? It's, not that kind of show. Isn't that right, my sweeties? Huh? I think my sweetie pie princess doesn't... Yeah, she doesn't seem to realize what's going on. Or even where she is. I know where I am, silly. This is a room. My God, she's figured it out. Well, Max, it looks like it's time to raise the curtain. I'll see you later. Today, I'm just a member of the audience. Fabulous. Enjoy yourself out there. Good luck, Max. You're the best. Regina's different. Don't you think, Nick? Top of the morning to ya. Sorry. I see that. I just wanted to go into like an Irish accent. Top of the morning to ya. Oh, it's Mo. Maybe I should do like an Irish accent. Top of the morning to ya. Everybody, let's get ready to get stuck in legal limbo. How low can you go? Mo. Top of the morning to you, governor. Top of the morning. That's the ticket. Attacking the day starts with energy in the morning. The early bird gets the worm, but then again, worms lack higher brain function. Here, Max, I brought you a present. Have some milk. He's got 2 milks. He's double-fisted milk. Lucky boy. Oh my. Thank you. So how are you today, Wright? Well, I got the feeling that today I'm gonna face off against the real culprit. You mean Acro? He knows! He knows something! Huh? You think he did it? Be careful. He's used to putting his life on the line. Literally. He's got guts to spare. If all I got to worry about is how thin the tightrope is, I'm used to it already. It just means I won't be able to press him like I can other witnesses. What are you gonna do then, Nick? That's all you know how to do! You're doomed! Doomed, I say! Maya, stop panicking! It's like shake her violently. I guess today we'll just have to do without our usual psychological warfare. Today, we rely on evidence. It's the only way we'll get past Acro and to the truth. You're right, but it's gonna be tough. Anyways, I want to make sure that Regina sees it all today. It's important. Then she'll finally have to deal with the reality of what happened to her father. You want us to make sure Regina watches? Yes. That's why I brought her to court today. What's that supposed to mean? She needs to know that when people die, they don't just become stars. I may be an old-fashioned clown, but I don't believe in people becoming stars. All right, time to break the bubble of this young girl, this young, stupid girl. Anyway, December 30th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Happy New Year. Rabble, 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 rabble. Court is now in session for the trial of Maximilian Galactica. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Miss Von Karma. You may proceed with your case. The prosecution would like to revise its previous theory of events. Well, what's the meaning of this? We have discovered a new witness. Or shall I say, a new eyewitness. One that saw Maximilian Galactica fly off from the scene of the crime. The crime. The crime. Order! Order! I had a feeling something like this would come up. Due to this revision, we are now prepared to explain how the defendant flew that night. An explanation the prosecution will present if the need so arises. In fact, my detectives stayed up all night creating a mock-up of the scene on my orders. You made Gumshoe pull an all-nighter? Just to make like a little diorama? That's kind of mean. Poor Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe indeed. Very well. Please call the witness to the stand. Time to get to work. Or shall I say, time to walk the courtroom tightrope. Hello, Acro. Name and occupation. Ken Dingling, but everyone calls me Acro. I'm employed as an acrobat at the Berry Big Circus. Where were you the night of the crime? I was in my room that night. If you look at the map, you will see the witness's room is near the crime scene. My room's on the 3rd floor. The crime scene's below my window. This guy is in a wheelchair, and they made him live on the 3rd floor. Like, that's just mean. That's just really mean. Like, Mo, you weren't willing to swap places with the poor bastard? Also, hi, Ashby. Welcome in. Thanks for the boat. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. The night of the crime, the witness saw something quite shocking. Would you tell us what you witnessed? Okay. 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 Every time I see okay, I'm like, okay. Anyway. Me. Sorry. Doing good. Hope your meeting yesterday went well. It went all right. I was a bit busy, but I'm all right. I did all good. And there, we've hit the weekend. It was just after 10 p.m. and I was resting in my bed. Around that time, I heard a loud thump outside the window. The birds did it. Then, a few moments later, I saw someone flying right by my window. It was Max Galactica. I only saw him from behind, but that's who it looked like. To be honest, when I saw that, I thought I was dreaming. This witness's testimony matches up exactly with that of the clown. If that's the case, there's very little the prosecution need add. All that's left is to explain how the defendant disappeared into the sky that night. Before we get that far, I'd like to cross-examine the witness. A foolish choice by a foolish fool who wishes to feel the foolish sadness of a sad fool. Oh man, is that an upgrade or a downgrade? Is a sad fool an upgrade or a downgrade from a fool? Like, I'm trying to think of, like, is it like Firaga? Like, you got fool, foolish fool, sad, foolish fool? I wonder. Anyway. A man must know the proper timing for things, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Just like your old friend, Mr. Myers Edgeworth did. Oh, she's trying to get a rise. Mr. Wright, do you have a problem with the witness's testimony? In the words of Miss Von Karma, may I quote yesterday's proceedings? There's no way that actually happened. Very well. You may proceed with your cross-examination. So they mentioned that I'm not allowed to press, but maybe I should try it all the same. The birds did it, but you can only pin the blame on one bird. Only one bird can do it. You can only put one bird in jail. Which one is it going to be? Let's try it. I want to see what what I can do here. You said that you were resting in bed. One would thus assume you turned the lights off in your room, correct? That's correct. But there are safety lights around the outside of the lodging house. It's so bright, sometimes it can make it hard to sleep. If that's the case, wouldn't it be a good idea to close some curtains? He's like, the judge questioned me. Kill him. And then the hummingbird's like, yes, boss. Kill him. I never really thought of that. I guess that means I'm off to buy some curtains. Sometimes I do make myself useful in these chambers. Good job, Judge. Ow! The witness will proceed with his testimony. Your room is on the 3rd floor, right? No, hold on. Sorry. Your room's on the 3rd floor, right? Yes. And you said you were resting in bed. That's correct. But you were still able to hear a sound from outside. I was indeed. Pressing acro doesn't seem to get results. But maybe something was contradictory in what he said just now. No. I'll come back to it if I need it. What's the matter, Mr. Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. Until I can find a clear contradiction, I should tread lightly. The tightrope, as it were. Walk it tight, walk a little tightrope. Alright. Are you sure it was a human being? It could have been a mannequin or perhaps a large action figure. Well, setting aside the possibility of a mannequin, an action figure is plausible. You have no need to mince words with Mr. Phoenix Wright. Testify to the truth and only the truth. Just as if we were there with you that night. I believe it was a human. Damn, I just strengthened his testimony. I wonder if Acra's statement jives with the facts. I'll wait. What's the matter, Mr. Wright? Be careful. I just want to see what my options are. You only saw him, but that's what it looked like. Okay, that one seems the most sus of the statement so far. The light in your room was turned off then, right? That's true. I was going to bed after all. So, with the lights off, you were still able to clearly see a human fly by your window. The safety lights lit things up enough for me to see, but honestly, there was only enough light for me to see the silhouette outside my window. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Did you see any of the other symbols? I clearly saw the silk hat, as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced that the person I saw was Max Galactica. The more I press them, the less results I seem to get! Maybe there's something fishy? Let me just think about it. Well, Karma is getting impatient. When did you start thinking that what you saw wasn't a dream?
Objection!
That's not important. Objection! I believe the prosecution has done a bit of maintenance on the witness's memory. Just to make sure, let's ask the witness. Ow! Objection. Sustained. Don't sustain that! Acro must be lying about what he saw, right? Of course he is. Now the challenge will be to expose the lie. Well, put the pedal to the metal, Nick! It's trying, but it's hard. He's really good. This one's really hard to decipher. Okay, so let's do the old Shu Takumi method. Think stupid. If I think it's Acro, how did he go about doing it? And how do I get to that thread? How do I get that thread opened up? What's the court record? Let's sorry about that, guys. I knew something was gonna bubble up eventually. Ugh, that sounds disgusting. I'm sorry. I wonder how other streamers do it. Anyway. We have this photo. We also have, so we picked this up. We picked up this letter. The letter says 10 p.m. specifically, and he said that in his testimony, right? But he wasn't. And the death happened there. This was the box. This was in the wooden box. I feel like the letter might be my way in, but how would I do that? The only thing that's coming to mind is that we kind of established that the only way, so Regina was the one who posted the letter in the cafeteria, and the ringmaster tore it down. That's why he had the other half. But the only way that could have gotten to Regina, because Regina's like, I noticed I had that note, but I didn't write it. I just put it on the billboard. The only thing she had done that morning was bring Acro his breakfast, so I feel like it's a stretch. I'm gonna make a safety. I can't believe I'm doing a safety save this quickly in, but I kind of want to make sure I'm not like blowing smoke up my butt here. But like this statement, let me look. Is there anything else? You're like, do I need to press him again? Man, he's gonna be a tough nut to crack here. Let me just try something. I can't just sit here thinking it through. Let me try to see, like,
Objection!
nope. How exactly is that evidence statement related? They aren't, are they? Not at all. Bitch, no. I'm gonna have to penalize you. Mm-hmm. Maybe I need to press him by prying open one of the statements. So let me think about that. I did see like the 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5 seem to have like an opportunity like, should I press further into this? So let me think about this. He heard a thump. All right, that's correct. You still able to hear a sound from outside? I was indeed. Was there something contradictory? This is the problem with like, the only problem I'm having with this is like, because like the testimony that we heard from them the week before isn't fresh in my mind. I have to kind of remember what they told me during the investigation phase and like, well, that was last week. I don't remember. Let's just press. There's a huge contradiction. If there's a contradiction, then prove it with evidence. She's right. Let's see some evidence. Do you have any evidence to support your claim of a contradiction? I heard a loud thump. Would the contradiction be, maybe the photo? I don't know. No. This, what in the world is this? Ow! You just don't get it, do you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What don't I get? You're not going to be able to get through this one with your usual bluff routine. Your client looks to be ready to take off once again, straight towards a very guilty verdict. You were bluffing? I will not forgive any more mockeries made of this court. Whoops. Witness. Okay. What do I press him on? Hi, Jupiter. Welcome in. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. I'm just struggling in court like I normally do. I'm just trying to figure out, like, we're at the end of case 3 here, and I'm trying to figure out, like, what is this testimony that I can press on? He said, like, this, so he just said, like, it could have been an action figure or a mannequin. But how would he know that? Is there a contradiction here? His statement was something like, could have been an action figure or something. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Might need a nudge for this one. We'll see. Let's see. Objection! So she's gonna want proof, and the judge is gonna wait. You better not be fibbing, Mr. Wright. I can't tolerate fibbers. Nope. No, that's not it either. How dare you lie to me, Mr. Wright? I haven't finished this game entirely, but it's fun to others see and play. Yeah, I'm having a great time with it too. I didn't get penalized for that. What? Was that a bug? What happened? What happened? Why didn't I lose life? All right, let's press this one. Light was turned off. That's true. So with the lights off, you're still able to see a human fly. Safety lights lit up things for me to see. There's only enough for me to see the silhouette. It was the person's back, so I couldn't see the white roses on the front. Saw the silk hat as well as the cloak wrapped around his body. I'm convinced the person. The more I press him. Maybe try the bust here. I feel like he was killed with the bust. Good morning, Mark Master. So damn hard here. I do believe you're onto something here, pressing the force thing. Thank you, Mark, for the nudge. I feel like if he was gonna kill the ringmaster, and if he is the culprit, it has to be the bust. which we know was taken from the cafeteria. And that's the only thing that looks like Max. This, what in the world is this? Ow! Poor judges just keep getting whipped over and over again. You were bluffing? How dare you lie to me? I don't get punished though, oddly enough. I figured that was gonna be, Oh wait, this one. Press here. Was I on the 5th statement? All right. All right, so I think I presented the bust on this statement. Yeah. I'm convinced the person was Max Galactica. Whip girl. Yep, that's Francisca von Karma. I don't know why I gave like a weird Southern European accent there. A Mediterranean accent there. If there's a contradiction. All right, okay, so I think I pressed the bust, but what could it be? How was he able to see it so clearly at night? Not to distract from the game, Mark, but I always love saying hi here because of your warm greetings. Makes me smile. Aw, Mark. Gonna make me blush. Thank you. I'm glad you're here, Mark. I'm happy just to be doing this for a hobby. It's a fun hobby, and I'm really glad to see you. Thank you for being here, Mark. Thank you. You make it worthwhile. Everybody does. Everybody who comes in here to say hi, it makes it worthwhile. Okay, so let's think this again. I'm pretty sure I presented the bust. His testimony stated when I pressed him was like, I saw 2 of the symbols. I didn't see the white roses because, well, his back was turned to me. I know her. It's cool. She can stop whipping people. It's gotta be illegal. Yeah, you know, that's what most people I think say, right? My pet theory, I think I said this to Shizu, was like, the reason why she's a prodigy in Germany is she found the cheat code. She found the cheat code, which is if I just whip everybody into doing what I say, I'm a prodigy. Never lost a case because I just whip everybody into submission. I can do this. Thank you, Jupiter. All right, so I think I'm going down the wrong rabbit hole here, and I might need a nudge, but he said he looks like Max. We know the bust was missing that day. How did it get up there? I can't see chat? You can't? Oh, you're there. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm not on top chat. Huh? Interesting. No, you're #1 on my side. Are you talking about the overlay, buddy? Because I can see you in the YouTube chat. You're doing just fine, Jupiter. I think it's just the streamer bot overlay I'm using. It doesn't show all the symbols yet. I can't chat other people. Weird. I can't other people chat. Yeah, because this is a cross between YouTube and Twitch. My bad. Mate, you can't other people chat. Let me check the settings. Is there settings on this chat that I'm not aware of? Sorry, I'm a bit of a newbie. I'm a bit of a newbie to this. Stream settings. 1 second, everybody. Sorry for the maintenance. I just want to double check something here. Dang it. YouTube doesn't really give me a lot of options here. It looks set correctly on my side, or at least as well as I think, what I believe is correct. But yeah, so what you're seeing, Jupiter, is I got StreamerBot, and StreamerBot is combining both chats. So Marky Mark are both on the Twitch side, and so is Atchfee, but they can see you. You can all see each other through the overlay. I would like to, maybe I'll figure that out. Maybe it'd be a cool idea to figure out an overlay that takes both chats and puts them in the one for you guys. It isn't the bus, but you're up on the right statement. Think of through Max's belongings, perhaps. Okay, so that's a, thank you for the nudge. So I thought it was the bust. Max's belongings. Well, oh wait, what? Brain blast. The hat was found at the scene of the crime. So if it was Max, why did he see the silk hat? Is that it? That's it. That makes sense. Okay, that's a good nudge. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate the nudge. Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot. The court record said that, like, we found the hat at the scene, So how was he supposed to see it if it was really Max? Okay. All right. You claim to have seen the exact same thing Mo saw that night. Do you stand by that? What do you mean? The silk hat. What about the silk hat? I saw it on Max's head as he flew by my window. Well, you should have tried looking down out of your window that night. That would have been quite difficult considering the state I'm in. Just looking outside the window was a tough enough challenge for me. Thanks, Jupiter. Thank you, guys. I am a big smart boy. Ah, that's a shame. Because you have noticed the silk hat found at the scene. That's the ringmaster's hat, right? I'm afraid not. No matter how you look at it, this is Max's silk hat. Where are you going with this, Mr. Wright? Are you saying Max has 2 silk hats? 2? In this economy? No. This is handmade. One-of-a-kind model for only Maximilian Galactica. I don't know why I decided to go super serious with that tone just now, but Maximilian Galactica. Anyway. Which means, Acro, that you've been fibbing on the stand. He's a fibber, Your Honor! Rabble, 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 rabble! Dora! Dora!
Objection!
As always, it looked like someone just had to open their mouth before thinking. Are you okay, Nick? Last I checked. Why are you on her side, Maya? Acro, you better not be lying. You're seriously such a nice guy. Well, I opened my big mouth and now I have to back it up. How about it, Mr. Wright? What would cause this witness to commit perjury in this court today? You know, the most serious of crimes. Perjury? Being a big liar, pants on fire? What would cause this witness? Francisca, no. This is it. Because he doesn't have a grudge against Max. I don't think he was dreaming. And this is the thing. Your Honor, on this occasion, the defense accuses Acro himself. On this occasion. Accuses Acro? What in the world are you accusing him of? Obviously, we accuse him of the murder of Mr. Russell Berry. Rabble, 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 rabble! Mr. Wright, are you serious? Deadly serious, Your Honor. I think your trips to the circus have served you well. You seem to have learned how to try and grab it at an audience's hearts and minds. Your Honor, do not allow yourself to be swayed by theatrics. Trying to wow the crowd with smoke and mirrors is the oldest cloth in the book. Cloth? Did you misspeak, Miss Von Karman? Whips? I never misspeak. A Von Karman is perfect in every way. Also, it sounded like your accent. Ah! Stop whipping me! I promise I'll stop asking questions. Well, really? If you don't believe me, just look at the witness. Cool as a cucumber. He's calm enough for it to almost be scary. He is staying rather strong and like, ow, ow. Dude, the bird's against me. Acro gave him an order. Kill him. Yes, my friend. My most loyal assassin. Kill him. Mr. Dingley, do you have any response to the defense's accusation? I don't really need to say a thing, do I? The bird, not the bird. Ah! Not the bird! What do you mean? Everyone, take a good look at me. I can't even stand up by myself, let alone leave the lodging house. That is true. I understand that Mr. Wright is just trying to help his client. But to do this by accusing me of murder, of all things. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, he's good. See, even a silver of common sense makes it clear the accusation is ludicrous. Rabble, 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 rabble. She's right. Way to pick on the disabled, you heartless, cruel man. Phoenix is a poopy head. Oh my God, they're calling me poopy head? John, just slander all around. See that, Mr. Phoenix Wright? If you're trying to drum up support from the peanut gallery, that is how you do it. I think that's enough for this little game. I've got a doctor's note to confirm Acro is unable to stand under his own power. Maybe the defense is planning on making a claim to counter this as well. Hi, Dreamer! Welcome in. It is lawyer time. Thanks for the boat, by the way. Appreciate it. Everyone now hates Phoenix. Phoenix cannot get a break. No, he cannot. That's kind of his life story so far. All right. I can hear the defense now. Acro had an accomplice. What do you say about this, Mr. Wright? Did Acro have an accomplice? I'm thinking because I think if he killed him, and he killed him with what I think he killed him with, the only one who's gonna get it up there is the monkey. But does the monkey count as an accomplice? At least it's only one pip. I can probably take it. I feel like I'm gonna risk it, because I feel like if I say he didn't, then it's game over. It's impossible for Acro to be the murderer in this case. If that's the case, then it's natural for one to consider possible accomplices. You don't say. Not good, not good. This isn't gonna end well. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easily. What? You must not have heard that sound just now. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. The sound of you falling into your own trap can be hard to notice sometimes. Mr. Wright, it seems as if you won't be stopping at Acro, but will be making other accusations. If Acro did not have an accomplice, things are not looking good for you. I understand, Your Honor. Oh. Very well. Let's continue. So who, perchance, would happen to be Acro's accomplice? I mean, this is my guess. It's the monkey. You don't say. Uh-oh. This is certainly looking very bad. Don't tell me you think you're going to get off easy. Wait, what? Oh, same thing. Hear what? The sound of you getting caught in your own trap. Yeah, same thing. Oh. Wait, yes, Mr. Wright. Do you have any proof that this person you've accused was indeed an accomplice? Oh, my bad. I fat fingered that one. I thought like they were saying like, no, you can't do that. I'm on the wrong avenue. Now it's 2 pips. Now I'm in even more danger. Do I have proof the person you've accused is indeed accomplice? I don't think. Like, I don't think I have anything. Maybe? Like, he took my badge. He took my badge, and he likes stealing shiny things. My badge? Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? This piece of evidence is lacking in persuasive power. You didn't miss that sound, did you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You know, the sound of you receiving a penalty. What are you doing, Nick? Thinking here. Maybe I skipped this case, but maybe profiles. If not, profiles is where I was going next, because okay, maybe it's not the monkey, which is what I was thinking. I still don't think. You know what? First of all, safety save. I need a safety save because I don't want to. Mostly because I don't want to do the entire trial again. Safety save. Now, do you remember he's an acrobat? Yeah. Yeah, he's got those big guns. We saw his setup, you know. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. But I think I have one more thought. It's lingering in the back of my head. Here, hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out, boat. I think he did. Maybe it wasn't the person who got them the murder weapon, but maybe it's someone who got the victim to go to the lot. Okay, so we've seen this before. So who am I accusing? remember our theory is that he slipped the note in Regina's pocket. Regina brought it to the cafeteria with her father, and that was what lured Russell out to the park, to the lot that night, under the streetlight. And Mo made it clear he wanted her to see this today, so what if it was Maya all along? Maya just goes, what? Jail, her natural state. You don't say. Uh-oh. All right. What? Oh, did you hear that? Hear what? The sound of you getting caught in your own trap. What a splendid accomplice. I'm sure this accusation is built on a solid foundation. Miss Von Karma, are you being sarcastic? Ow! Foundation. Yes, Mr. Wright. Now, do you have any proof this person you've accused was indeed an accomplice? If my theory or my guess is, she might have been an unwilling or an unknowing accomplice, but she is the one who put the note in the cafeteria. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Bitch, no. No, dang it. All right, you know what? Just for kicks, I feel like this isn't. I don't feel okay. Let me try it the other way, because those two aren't it. Then let's see. Now then, this must be when we get to hear the name of the mystery accomplice. Not this time, Von Karma. What? You're not gonna sucker me into this one a third time. What are you blabbering about, Mr. Wright? A third time? Nothing, Your Honor. Certainly to fall for it. There was no accomplice. Acro planned and committed this murder all by himself. Okay, I was overthinking it. I think the idea was like, oh, that's what you meant? Like, oh, did someone help him set it up? Like, no, he did it all himself. All right, my bad. Order! What are you getting at? Way to keep them on their toes, Nick. I'm gonna have to prove how it all fits together. I have to show how Acro murdered Russell Berry, although I think I incidentally put the pieces together. Can you do it, Nick? Can you really do that? I know what I can't do. I can't stop now. If I stop attacking, I'm doomed! Doomed, I say! All right, then let's do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright. If his witness is the killer, then his eyewitness account is all lies, right? Mr. Wright, I'd like you to clear something up for me. When the crime was committed, exactly where was Mr. Dingling? Well, I mean, Occam's razor, Your Honor. There's only one place he could have been. He was obviously here the entire time. That's Acro's room? Pretty simple, eh? Acro wasn't able to leave the lodging house by himself. In that case, there can be only one correct answer. Ow, my hands! Acro didn't leave the room to kill the ringmaster. What? Are you nuts? What say you, Mr. Dingling? My loyal, esteemed friend killed him. It's an interesting theory. That's it. Considering that what you proposed is impossible, yeah, that's it. Rabble, 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 rabble. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. As the witnesses stated, your assertion is impossible even. As she's in a wheelchair, there's no way he could go to the scene or be the killer. You got a point. It seems you've forgotten once again, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant was clearly spotted at the scene of the crime. That's true. Mo said he saw Max, didn't he? Yeah, he did. But Maya, it's still impossible for humans to fly. Do you mind if I ask a question, Mr. Wright? What is it? I understand some of your logic. However, how do you think that I killed him? If I can't leave my room, I obviously couldn't wear Max's costume. How did he do it? Oh, he's gonna just open that up for me. All right. Well, that's the next course for this legal buffet. Be careful, Nick. If you mess up here... She's right. I can't mess up here. I gotta give this some serious thought. I'm sure that Acro killed the ringmaster, and he did it while he was in his room. No doubt about it. Time to enlighten us on how Mr. Dingling committed the crime, Mr. Wright. Oh boy, should I do it now, or... No, I'm actually like Francisca? Whatever. Yeah, she's great. She's bad. She's evil. But she's hot. But she's evil. But she's hot. But she's evil. But she's hot. But she's evil. Sorry. Sorry about it. All right. Can I present evidence? Can I have another safety save, Your Honor? Oh, of course, you know, I always respect a good old safety save. Okay. I'm gonna present some evidence. So what did Mr. Dingling use to commit the crime of murder against Russell Bay? Okay, he's like, what's the murder weapon? I think it's this. What's that? A picture? It is indeed. The problem with them is the item that's shown in the picture. Yeah, she's evil. She's hot. She's evil. She's hot. The bust. It's quite a large bust, and because it's life-sized, it's also very, very heavy. Bragging about your large bust again, are you, Mr. Wright? Heavy? Heavy enough to guarantee a certain death. Especially if it was dropped from a third-story window. Ah! Oh, he quiet. See? This is how Acro was able to kill the ringmaster. With the force of gravity and Maximilian Galactica's ample bust. Just gonna let that one linger in the air for a minute. Man, Max, damn, they're big. Congratulations on such an ample, voluptuous bust. Man. Oh boy. Rabble. Order! Order! So you're saying the bust fell onto the ringmaster? A rather simple crime. Even if you were stuck in a wheelchair, it would be incredibly easy to commit. Objection! How could you possibly wheel a wheelchair with something so heavy? It's impossible! Objection! Well, Acro is an acrobat. He should have more than enough upper body strength to carry something like the bus. I mean, look at them guns he's carrying. He brought the guns to the gun show. Mr. Dingling, how do you respond to these charges? Well, Acro's at a loss for words. He should be. He knows I'm getting close to the truth. Well, Acro. You can't run away from things. Ow! I'd watch what I say if I were you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Your Honor, the physical health of the witness is material to this case. I demand we get proper testimony from the witness himself. Testimony, you say? Von Karma. She's just using this testimony as a rouse to stall for time. There's absolutely no need for such testimony. The defense has its version of the murder. The prosecution has the right to respond. The defense's objection is overruled. Why can't you see things my way once in a while? Mr. Dingling, I'm sorry, but we need you to testify about your physical condition. If you have any doubts about your ability to testify, we could request expert testimony. The witness will have no problems. However, let's all be respectful towards him. Thank you. You're gonna kill Phoenix one day with that thing, yeah. Or Gumshoe. Ugh, that woman will sink to any low to win a case. Acro's physical state. All right. We'll listen to this, and then we'll probably hit the ad break, and then we'll wait for everybody to come back, and then we'll do the cross-examination. I suppose I could have lifted something the size of that bust. I have strong upper body from working as an acrobat, and only my legs were injured. However, Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. That makes it impossible for me to know the location of the ringmaster's head. Thus, it would be unrealistic for me to drop the bust on him. Don't you think? I have no doubts in regards to the witness's testimony. It was impossible for him to lift the bus and stick himself out far enough to look. Not to mention he could have not known the location of the ringmaster's head. A single false step would have led to even more severe injuries. That's what I was thinking. What is your opinion on the matter, Mr. Wright? I'd still like to proceed with my cross-examination. He's simply stalling. It's shameful, really. I can't let her get to me. Gotta focus. All right. Ad break time. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with me tonight. I'll see you on the other side of these ads. In the meantime, I think we'll get some water, because, like, soda was a poor choice for a refreshment, I think. I'll be right back. Nope, go anywhere. She's who's in charge, and she has a gun and a bonk stick. Sorry about that. Took me a little bit time. How's everyone doing? To everyone on YouTube, everyone on the YouTube side. It's nice to see you, Jupiter, and everybody on the YouTube side. I'm glad we're getting more people in here. It's always nice to meet new people as well. Mark. 3 Marks. No, there's Mark, and then there's Mark, and then there's Sheezer and Ashby. Hope everyone's having a good time. And Dreamer. Thank you guys for the boats, by the way. Appreciate it. All right. I got myself some tea to, you know, because Ashby loves my tea. Ads are done. Thanks, Mark. Let's see. Yeah, Koicha. We got Koicha. This is the one I usually go for. It's a more bitter tea. Koicha by Ocha. But yeah, this one's a little bit more bitter. They claim it does like body weight, but I think that's kind of false advertising. I'm pretty sure like someone might have gotten on them as like, yeah, you're not allowed to advertise that. Because like if this helped with my BMI, I'd be like, just strap it to my veins. It's good though. I've gotten used to the taste. I like it enough. But yeah, strong tea. And it's tea. Although if you ask Atchby, he thinks it's not. Anyway, we're done with ads. Thanks everybody for sticking through it. It's time for our cross-examination. All right, so now this one compared to the first one, it feels a lot easier. It feels like the first one is the hardest one, and then like as their testimony starts to unfurl, it gets easier to crack them open like a walnut. I knew exactly what I wanted to stop on. I could press for more dialogue. Might as well. All right, here we go. I mean, look at those guns, man. You jacked. How much you bench? Have you ever lifted up the bus before? No, I've never actually lifted it up with my own 2 hands. I should get used. I should get to it. Don't you think? I can't let money outdo me on this. Money? That crazy monkey has lifted Max's bust before? Yes, my animal friends. Calm as a cucumber. That's what they say, right? Please continue with your testimony, Mr. Dingling. I have a strong upper body from working as an acrobat. So what have you been doing to keep in shape? What's your routine, man? How much you bench? Well, honestly, I've given up on training. I don't have any plans to return to the trapeze or the tightrope. You don't say. But no offense, I'm not worried about losing to you in a race or anything. Damn. Damn. That's cold. Neither am I, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wouldn't lose either, slowpoke. I mean, Nick, what? Why is everyone dunking on me? Whoa, how did the discussion turn to me all of a sudden? I suppose you could say I'm stronger than the average bear. I'm stronger than the average bear? Lifting the bust and looking out the window. And why is that? Because if I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. I still haven't gotten much feeling back in my legs yet. So you couldn't have thrown that bust out the window. Alright. How long do you think your recovery will take? You'll have to remember my nerves were severely damaged. I'm currently undergoing some extremely intensive rehabilitation. But it's still gonna take a while before I'm back to 100%, if ever. Let me remind you of another very important point. If the witness was carrying the bust, he would not be able to see out below the window. If it's that big, yeah. That ample, huge bust. Alright, more phlegm out. Why do you say it would be impossible? Allow me to explain. You accept that if I was carrying the bust, I couldn't see out the window. His leg being hurt gives him advantage, man. He's got tactical advantage on me. It's not fair, Your Honor. Overruled. Dang it! There's no way I would know the location of the ringmaster's head. Well, I suppose you've got a point. Hey, Nick? Huh? What if you turn things around? Maybe if you think it's sort of like this. If he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, then he could drop the bust. That does make sense. If only I could prove somehow that Acro knew the location without looking down. Oh, I think I can prove that. I think I can prove that quite easily. I have a thought. I think I've already explained things sufficiently. Are you okay, Mr. Dingling? Yeah, I'm fine. Just heartburn. Too many assassination attempts. What? If all you had to do was drop it, then it wouldn't have been a problem at all. If all I had to do was drop it. You're right. I could have done that. However, there's no way I could land a direct hit on the ringmaster head. But what if you like rolled a natural 20? That would have worked. You know, just rolled to hit a nat 20, crit hit, square on the ringmaster's dome. Sure, that kind of makes your theory a bit pointless, doesn't it, Mr. Wright? Acro is strong enough to lift up the bus. The main problem is how he could have aimed. I wonder if he used a tool. That's the ticket, Nick. Show him what you got. I have to be careful. I have to find something that fits with the case. I don't remember us finding any sort of tool, but maybe we overlooked something. No, I think I looked at it earlier in the stream. Oh, I went a little too quick. I think it's this one. Because if I go back to the note, can I check it real quick? Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. It has a time and a location. I think he very well knew what was going on. Objection! What? That's not it? Uh-oh. 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 I could have sworn that's what he used. Okay, now we gotta think about this. Okay, so like I think if he knew the location of the ringmaster's head, and I think the way he did that was he sent the note. I don't know what else he could have picked. Wait, maybe it's this, because there was the box there, right? They found the box at the scene of the crime. It was the box. He used that as a pinpoint. I don't know how that, but how did he get it down there? How did he know the box was down there? Oh, let's play it out. But yeah, from the crime scene, can I see the court record real quick? The box was his target. He used the box as a like a target. Okay. Okay, I had the right idea. I thought it was the note, because the note said specific location. I didn't think about like, oh, you meant to be super specific. Okay. Acro, you didn't really need to lean out the window, did you? What are you driving at, Mr. Wright? You already knew ahead of time where the ringmaster's head was going to be. Quite precisely, I may add. Objection! Your silly hinting at things is pointless, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Enough stalling! How about you show us some evidence? But I did such a good job hinting. Yes. Hurry up and explain things, Mr. Wright. Maybe you should take a look at this photograph. Oh, every time I do, it makes me laugh. The key point here is the wooden box. The same wooden box that the victim was found hunched over? The same. The question is, who placed the wooden box here? Who? Hey, Shizu. Hello. When Ben and company saw the ringmaster, they didn't see him holding the box, which means the box was already there. That this wooden box was already placed at the scene of the crime. I have to admit, your theory makes a lot of sense. The moment that the bust came falling down was exactly the same moment the ringmaster lifted up this wooden box. Which means the answer to all these questions is now crystal clear. You mean... If the bust were to fall upon the point marked out by the wooden box, they do be busting. Max's huge bust. Ample, as they said in the court. There would be no way it could miss the head of the victim. No! Rabble, 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 rabble. Order, order, order. This is unbelievable. Finally, some of these loose ends are starting to tie themselves up. Now, I just gotta keep going. And there's only one way to go from here. Forward. Or game over. One of the two. So the next question I have is, who placed that wooden box at the scene? It was Mr. Dingling, of course. He connected it to a rope, and then all he had to do was lower it down. Ow! Allow me to whip some sense into you, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Ow! 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 The ringmaster's head could have been anywhere when he lifted the box. That's why the box was specially made. Specially made? Indeed. It had the most peculiar feature, the weight. The box had a remarkable weight. Weight? According to the court record, it weighs 20 pounds. Just to lift up this wooden box would have required... Oh, I see. One would have to squat down and lift up with their body, wouldn't you say? That's exactly what I was trying to point out. The box is also very large. The box is also carrying handles on either side, doesn't it? That's correct. So to lift up the box, you'd have to squat down, which means that no matter who you are, your head would be in approximately the same place. Fool! Rabble, 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 rabble. Kill him. Yes, my master. Does he even bother to listen to me anymore? Yeah, he's good. He's chill. Why aren't you charging Francesca with abuse yet? And judge you too! He's too scared. Also, maybe he kind of likes it. I don't know. No? You know, listen. I'm a refined gentleman. I judge in these court halls 10 p.m. to 5 p.m., 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day. And what I do off those hours is none of your freaking business. Anyway. I've heard what you had to say. Oh, so he was listening. I must admit, I'm shocked at your imaginative skills. Did you do it? Did you place this wooden box in the plaza? Mr. Wright may have a vivid imagination, but I could never have done what he's proposing. What? Mr. Wright, do you recall the original location of Max's bust? The original one, yeah. Of course I remember. It was on top of the table at the cafeteria. Then what happened to it? I'd like you to remember one important fact, Mr. Wright. I could not possibly leave the lodging house by myself. Ah, that means you understand what I mean, don't you? I may very well have been able to drop the bust from my room. However, how would have I gotten the bust from the cafeteria to my room? Rabble, 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 rabble. You see, Mr. Phoenix Wright, explain that. Don't forget, you said there was no accomplice. Tell us exactly how the witness would have carried the bust from the cafeteria. We definitely have a problem here. But this is no place to get perplexed. I've got to get my wits about me and prove how things happened once and for all. All right, Mr. Wright, let's hear your explanation. How did the witness get the bust from the cafeteria back to his room? I said it before, but I think I was just a little too early. The monkey! A monkey? Everyone knows money. He loves shiny objects of any size. Oh, like when he stole the ventriloquist ring. So, are you saying the witness had a monkey steal the bust? Of course he didn't order the monkey to steal it. The monkey stole it on his own, and then brought it back home. Home? Money lives in Acro's room. Acro's room? But the bust was bronze, wasn't it? Bronze isn't all that shiny. Objection. Maybe you should put the whip down sometimes and read the court record. Oh! Get fucked! Anyway. My, those are some very nice cards he's holding. And such an amber bust. Takes me back. What were we talking about? Reel it back a little bit, Judge. Anyway. Yeah, they're made of platinum, which is very shiny. Ah! That's a new noise from her. Acro. Ow, my hands. Money is a strong monkey, right? It'd be easy for him to bring the bus back to your room. If he wasn't able to handle that himself, I'd be on the market for a new roommate. Rabble, 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 rabble! Order! Order! I said order! Miss Von Carver! Where's the bust in question at this moment? I don't know. We're searching for it as we speak. This is a rather strange turn of events. But let's say that the monkey had not stolen the bust. What would have happened then? Well, in that event, something else would have been used as the murder weapon. Wait! Then you mean this bust was the murder weapon? Purely by accident? It's possible. Maybe Acro saw Money's mountain of stolen goods and thought to use one of them. Anyways, I think we've more than proven one critical fact. Namely, it was entirely possible that Acro was the murderer. Moron! Rabble, 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 rabble. Is she saying that about herself or me? She's probably talking about me. Mr. Wright's argument was so circular, I'm a bit dizzy. However, his argument does hold water. There's no denying that. Ow! Don't seem so flamboozled, especially by this fraud of an attorney. Fraud? She said I was a fraud. So, I'm good. You've forgotten the... Gave her a Scottish accent for a minute. You've forgotten the absolute most important thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And what is that? You should know. Ow! You forgot your fraud of a magical client was spotted at the scene of a crime. I'm fine, Caesar, don't worry. Ah! There is no reason to doubt the clown's testimony. Things you can only hear, like phoenixwright.jpg, something like that. That's true. How do you respond to that, Mr. Wright? Nick, don't let her beat you now. I won't. This is my chance to turn the trial around. Then the murder occurred. There were two people at the scene of the crime. One was the victim, Russell Berry, and the other was the murderer himself. Answer this and only this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Who was the murderer the clown saw? Oh, I hope. Oh, I can't save. I can't safety save. I gotta do it in one shot. I think what he saw was the murder weapon. Am I right? Am I gonna die? No! I asked who was the other person Mo saw the scene. That evidence has nothing to do with the question. Objection. Au contraire, mon frère. It does indeed have something to do with the question. Mo said he saw Max's silhouette, but he did not actually see the man himself. It wasn't a human being he saw. Rabble, 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 rabble. He French to German. How is that possible? It's simple, really. What Mo actually saw that night was Max's big, huge, mountainous, voluminous bust.
Objection!
What are you talking about? Have you tried using your brain at all in this case? The silhouette he saw was wearing a cloak. Objection. There's no reason why you couldn't attach a cloak to the bust. It would be easy to hang one off the cards in the bust's hands. Idiot! Who in their right mind would put a cloak on a bust? It doesn't matter who put it on the bust. Just wait a minute now, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? That question is of the utmost importance to this case, don't you agree? Oh, he caught me. He was bluffing. He caught me. Oh, so let's have it, Mr. Wright. Who put the cloak on the bust? Yeah, I mean, I agree with Shizu. If you're gonna say that there was only two people there, then the old Sherlock Holmes, whatever is, no matter how impossible it might sound, whatever is left is the truth. Yeah, because he also had it. You're right. Fool! Him? You're saying it was the victim himself? Russell Berry? That is what I'm saying. I mean, the victim himself placed the cloak on the bust? Placed the cloak isn't really the right way of putting it. Then what would be the right way of putting it, Mr. Wright? Explain yourself! Nick, do you really have a handle on all this? I'm fine, Maya. I'm finally putting all the pieces together. It's finally going to Kikaku. There's really only one picture I can paint anyways. All right. So you want to know what really happened that night? Let's step back in time. All right, here we go. Diddly-doo, 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 diddly-doo. Acro used the rope to lower the wooden box onto the scene. Then, he attached that rope to the bust and dangled the bust out of his bedroom window, directly above the wooden box. At the same time, the ringmaster told Max to wait in his room and went to the scene. Of course, at the time, the ringmaster was wearing Max's costume. Perhaps he didn't want anyone to recognize him that night. Or maybe it was just cold outside and he needed like a hat or something. But just as he feared, he was spotted at the entrance of the lodging house by none other than a ventriloquist and his puppet, Ben and Trilo. When the ringmaster arrived at the scene, he bent over to lift the wooden box. Alright, and that's when Acro took his chance and released the rope. And then the bunkening occurred. Now this is when the magic happens. All right, don't close your eyes, Boat. You'll miss it. At the very instant the bust hit the victim, his face. That is so fucking stupid. You wait just a second there, Mr. Phoenix Wright. As much as you try, as much as you scheme, this just isn't true. It can't be. It's still a little early to be getting so upset, Miss Von Karma. This circus isn't over yet. What? Right. The impact of the bust on the victim threw the cloak up, which snagged onto the bust. That's why no one saw the white roses. I feel like Francisca could be a better person if she decided to love herself and listen to herself instead of her father got therapy. Yeah, she needs therapy, for sure. Anyway. So why do you feel you need the whip? Ow, stop whipping your therapist. Please stop whipping the therapist. Listen, Francisca, I'm here to help you. I can't help you if you won't let me help you. Anyway. That impact also caused the sound a certain witness heard, prompting him to take a look. And that's why that witness was, of course, Lawrence Moe Curls, the clown. And when he got up and when Moe looked out his window, the cloak had already snagged onto the bust. And that's why he couldn't see the roses, because it wrapped around from the front. Now, having completed the crime, Acro naturally went about pulling up the murder weapon. Of course, he had no idea that Moe saw the bust being raised with the cloak dangling on it. Primarily because in his wheelchair, he couldn't see out the window. So he just kept pulling the bust up. Ta-da! And that is how the magical murderer disappearing into the sky came to be. I love how they changed the normal like doom into the circus noise. That's fun. So you see, the only person who could have pulled this off, ow my hands, is the one person who was able to drop the murder weapon from above the crime scene. Acro, it cannot only have been you. Kill him. Yes, master. That's good. I'm glad you're gonna get some rest, Shizu. Get some rest. You deserve it. You deserve to be getting some rest, some good rest, okay? Get some good rest, Shizu. Head pats for Shizu. All right. Sorry, wrong button. I'm hitting buttons. It's like when I play a fighting game, I'm hitting buttons. Also, you're not using the for beach. Ford Beach? Ford Beach? Ford Beach? I guess I'm not. I'm sorry. Acro's been playing mind games with all of us. I'm gonna be fully admit, Shizu, I'm a little confused. But then again, I'm stupid, so yeah, please get some rest. You know, bitch. Oh, you're right. I gotta do that. But to be fair, I think that hasn't shown up yet. I should do that. He sure has. But he has come to the end of his rope now. So? What now? You've graced us with a rather long-winded tale. But do you have any evidence to prove your fairy tale is true? Bitch, evidence? In this court, only two things matter. The power of evidence and the power of my whip. Yeah, that's true. You're right. I was missing him. You're right, Shizu. All right, I gotta keep an eye out for that later. Thank you. You're keeping me honest. All right. Don't forget the power of my gavel as well, and my axe. Mr. Wright, the prosecution brings up a good point. Can we see some evidence? Nick, they said they want evidence. I just explained how there can only be one possible murder method, but there is still something unusual about Moe's eyewitness account. Unusual? A contradiction, actually. Okay then, use that and get out of this jam. What was the contradiction? That's enough talking amongst yourselves. Proceed, Mr. Wright. Present some evidence to the court that backs your claims. I need another safety save because this is basically death. We're on the tightrope. We walk a little tightrope. We're walking tight, walk a little tightrope. All right. I want hard proof you have unraveled the trick to this magic case. Something in Moe's testimony. He heard a thump, went outside, looked out the window, saw Max, and then he floated. What is the... Wait, do I have a photo of the other? I don't have a photo of what Moe saw, do I? Is it the hat again? Because that's what we proposed at the crime scene, but Max saw him fly off. But then again, if he had seen it, Why was the hat found at this crime scene? Maybe this is it? The problem is Max's 3 symbols. You know, the silk hat, the cloak, the wild yada yada, the white roses. Those symbols were a problem numerous times during yesterday's proceedings. Yesterday, there were 2 contradictions in Mo's testimony. The silk hat was one, the white roses were the other. But the theory I just presented explains all of these contradictions. You fool! Do you ever shut up? Nah, not really. Max's silk hat was found at the scene of the crime. However, remember what Mo said yesterday. He testified the criminal he saw fleeing the scene was wearing a silk hat. There's only one explanation for that. What he saw was the bust. The silk hat that Mo saw was actually the busts. Makes sense. If you look at it that way, then he did see the silk hat. Well, sort of. Objection! Fine, you've got one. But what about the other contradiction? The other contradiction? Remember what the ventriloquist said in court? He said he witnessed white roses on Max's chest that night. But the clown's testimony didn't match. The clown said there were no white roses. I'd like to see you try and explain that one away. Can you do it, Nick? Duh. Of course. I'll explain all of it. What was that? Please recall the instant when the cloak snagged onto the bust. If the cloak snagged onto the bust, what happened to the white roses? Do you get it yet? If the cloak got snagged onto the front of the bust, it means the white roses would end up on the back of the bust. Ah! Which explains why Mo didn't see them. The white roses were not visible because they were on the back side of the bust. It's huge, Your Honor! Order! Order! He about to bust. Bitch. This is quite the shocking state of affairs. Mr. Wright's theory still sounds a bit absurd to me. However, let's just keep going down this road for a while and see where it leads. I walk a lonely road. Some may say, the only one I've ever known. I don't know where it's— Ow! Stop whipping me! Let's do this, Nick. Maybe finally Von Karma will throw in the towel. You talking about her, right? I don't think she's gonna do anything like that anytime soon. Bitch. Yes, bitch. For those who are new, like, the running joke is like, she's has been gracing us with her presence and playing Von Karma, and every time there was an ellipses, she just went bitch. So that's kind of like the running gag here. Anyway, well, so much for that theory. Mr. Wright, do you mind? He's so polite for a murderer. What is it? You took the time to research our circus, didn't you? Well, yeah, I did. Is there something making you think I didn't? If you did, then maybe you'll understand why I think you're off track. Why's that? Motive. This witness feels an incredible debt of gratitude towards the ringmaster. Anyone with any relation to the circus is well aware of this. Bitch! Alright. God, gotta clear my throat. Sorry about that. Thus, there is absolutely no way someone like this would kill the ringmaster. I mean, motive is nice. It's not always the thing you need to wrap a case together. We have the mens rea, which I think is what most courts would look for. Does he have the mens rea, and is there evidence that proves that he did it? Anyway, Your Honor, I'd like you to hear Acro's story. Learn about his relationship with the ringmaster and his life up until now. What do we do? There's no doubting Acro deeply respected the ringmaster. Acro's motive. It seems this case isn't over yet. Very well. However, I feel this is a good place to take a break. I will listen to the rest of Mr. Dingley's testimony after recess. Your boy, Udgy's got to get to its swing set. And then he's got a backyard deal for some pogs at the seesaw. Bitch. This court will now take a 10-minute recess. To be continued. I barely survived trial, and I still got another half to go. All right, let's keep going. I'll save over here, just in case. The safety save. Mr. Dingling, you'll not get away this time! I don't know why I went Skeletor there with that Jupiter. Anyway. December 30th, 2:17 p.m. Lobby number 5. I can't believe it! Acro? It's pretty shocking, isn't it? It definitely is. I think it's always the most straightforward of the group. Davis, am I that hated? Acro tried to pin the murder on you on purpose. He did? but I'm not but a little old nobody, y'all know? Y'all know? But you're not, which is kind of the reason why. Hey, pal! You gonna ignore me after I went all this trouble to bring you some evidence? Detective Gumshoe. Forget it. I'm going home. This guy deserves to be guilty anyways. Now, detective. I'm sorry. Look, why don't you relax a little? We got some really tasty milk. How about a card? How about a card trick, detective? Bitch. Well, if you insist. Now, about that evidence you mentioned. What is it? Here you go. Huh? This was yesterday in Yakro's room. Yep, I included forensics results. Take a look at it later. Won't Miss Von Karma be mad at your doing this? It's like, this would be a bitch moment, but I think with Dick Gumshoe, it's more like, processing. That's why this is all a secret. I swear to God, pal, if she finds out about this, I'm a dead man. Huh? Look, details are on a need-to-know basis, and we're not really allies or anything. But everything that happened in court up to now has gone according to our plan. Our plan? Did we have a plan? I don't know. Mrs. Von Karma didn't seem in control of things in there just now. Salary-cutting noises! You'll figure it out eventually, pal. Yesterday, our final plans were set into motion. Final plans? Final plans? Uh-huh. That reminds me. I got a message from the prosecutor for you. Yeah, the gears turning in Gumshoe's head. Or it's like a hamster, you know, just like going, just a leisurely stroll. Nothing is ever truly decided until the very end. That's it. That's it for me too, pal. I'm out of here. What did he mean by that? The very end part. I'm not sure. It's all pretty cryptic to me. Oh, one more thing. Don't scare me like that. Looks like there's a large care package from the circus for the defendant. What? For me? It's milk. All the milk you can drink. The reception area looks like some kind of dairy. So hurry up and drink it all before it spoils. Drink your milk, Max. It's like we force-feed it to him during the entire trial. The entire dairy's worth of milk for me. December 30th, 2:27 p.m. District Court. Here we go. Court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please continue from where you left off. I'd like to continue with Acro's testimony, starting with his relationship to the victim. I'd also like to get proof from the defense. I remember him force-feeding milk with 2 girls. Okay. That's an interesting meme, Chizu. I'll not ask questions because I think ignorance is bliss in this occasion. One second. Sorry, I was hitting buttons. I'm hitting buttons. I'm fidgety. I'm sorry. I gotta focus. Proof of what kind of motive Akrif would have to commit this crime. Understood. Now, Mr. Dingling. Yes, Your Honor. Please proceed with your testimony. Finally, we get to the motive. Wait, Nick, are you okay? By the way, before I get in there, I should look at that thing. Bat's scarf, stained with his blood, and a small quantity of pepper. Wait, Nick, are you okay? Just do me a favor, and don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. No. Here we go. About the ringmaster. When we were little, we were abandoned by our parents. That's when the ringmaster of Berry Big Circus, Berry Big Berry Russell. That's when the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Russell Berry, took us in. I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. I wanted to find a way to repay the ringmaster. That was my sole purpose in life. Such a thoughtful young man. As you've heard, the witness deeply respected the victim. I wonder how anyone could think that Acro would kill the man he held in such sweet esteem. You're absolutely right. How could anyone think that, Mr. Wright? Which is why there's no real need for a cross-examination, is there? Actually, that's the question I'm trying to answer myself. Why would Acro kill the ringmaster? This might be my last chance to answer that question. The defense has a right to cross-examine the witness. You're so tactless, Mr. Phoenix, right? You're one to talk. You don't care about justice, do you? You just want to fabricate a motive. Very well, Mr. Wright. Cross-examine the witness. Tell me about your parents abandoning you more. Yeah, my brothers Sean and I. What? You have a brother? How old were you when this happened, Acro? I was 8 years old. My brother was 4. Well, parents were very cruel, weren't they? Nowadays, we aren't bitter about what happened to us, because it allowed us to meet the wonderful people at the Berry Big Circus. Aww. Nick, the judge is getting misty-eyed. He's got a soft spot for sob stories, it looks like. Ow! No crying in court. Let's keep going. There is no crying in court. Anyway. The witness may proceed with his testimony. Who is cutting onions in court? How would you describe your relationship with the ringmaster? He was like an uncle, a father, and a big brother all rolled up into one. The ringmaster and my brother were the only family I had. What about the other people at the circus? This was over 15 years ago. Back then, there were very few customers coming in, so no one really had the time to look after us. They were worried about other things. But the ringmaster, he'd always come see us with a laugh and a smile. What a beautiful story. That's why I was always thinking about what I could do to help. I wanted to thank him. Nick, isn't Acro such a wonderful person? I know. He seems like a nice guy. Which is what makes this so difficult. So then, how long have you been a performer? I became an acrobat at around 9 years old. Oh, I wanted to find a way to replace the ringmaster. That was the sole purpose. Sorry. You started off as an acrobat at that early of an age. I begged the ringmaster until he finally agreed to let me do it. Ever since then, I've been in incredible physical shape. That's also when I decided to form a group with my brother. We called ourselves the Flying Dinglingberries. It's nearly a household name. Dinglingberries, funny. I've heard of them even in Germany. Liar! The point is, I wanted to be of some use to the circus. You truly are a remarkable young man. The judge keeps looking at Acro almost like a proud father. Did you ever have any trouble with the ringmaster? Ow! How could you ask such a thing, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Do you have some sort of fundamental misunderstanding of this witness's testimony? Or the heartfelt emotions contained within? You better think about this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You better think hard. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! No matter how you look at it, there's no way I could see this witness ever taking the victim's life. Why did you whip the judge if you're agreeing with him? Exactly. I've been waiting for you to say that, Your Honor. Then why did you whip him? Nick, I hate to say it, but I agree with them. I was trying to chase down the truth, but I ended up just looking like a jerk. I think that will be enough for now. Pondering whether or not this man would kill the ringmaster leads me to believe that it is pretty unlikely. Exactly right, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, I'd like to ask you a question. Go ahead, Your Honor. She just hits the judge because she can, for sure. I would just like to know, can you provide an explanation as to why Acro would want the ringmaster dead? I don't think I can, because I think the answer is that he didn't want the ringmaster dead. His motive lies elsewhere. That's my thought. Nick? Yeah, I didn't even have to think about it. It was obvious from the start. Your Honor, the reason Acro killed the ringmaster is something that can't be proven. What? That's because Acro had no reason to kill the ringmaster at all. Ow! You foolish attempts to fool us like foolish fools is so foolhardily foolish. Did you forget? You made an accusation against this witness, did you not? I believe it was. This is the real killer of Russell Berry, ringmaster. If you want to jump to the end of things, then yeah, that sounds about right. The end of things? Acro, you didn't plan to kill the ringmaster at all, did you? The ringmaster wasn't your target that night. What did you just say? I'm saying the target of this witness's murderous plot was not the ringmaster. Because it was never his intention to kill Russell Berry to begin with. What? Rabble, 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 rabble. Order! Order! Bailiff, I don't care who it is. Smack anyone who's loud in the face. Twice if you must. Oh man, he's getting violent too. Mr. Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in my court? Ow! Mr. Phoenix Wright, what in the world are you trying to do in his court? Thank you, Francesca. Really participated here. It's funny. A good bit. I like that. That was funny. It made me smile. All right. Are you attempting to imply Acro was trying to kill someone else? Yeah. He wanted the other Berry. Regina Berry? This young girl's the ringmaster's daughter, correct? Acro, you were really aiming for her that night, weren't you? Ooh, he quiet. He's saying, bitch. Objection! You don't need to answer that. It's a mean-spirited leading question. Objection! He could easily answer this question. If I'm wrong, all he has to do is say you're wrong. That's it. That's it, huh, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Enough, Mr. Wright. Allow me to... Ow! The only thing allowed to interrupt me is death itself. Damn. Huh? And that goes for you too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Show me evidence, now! I want to know why Acro would want to kill Regina Berry. Yes, me too. I demand to see some proof. Present evidence that proves Acro was out to kill this young girl. What? Well, I think this is the thing I would use. It's either that or the letter. I'm gonna have to. Can I safety save? I can't safety save. I'm doomed. I'm doomed. Oh man, what I do? What's the proof? Was out to kill his girl. This girl. I'm gonna take a risk. Acro, you remember this, don't you? That the other one I think is the leads to the motive, but this is the mens rea. This proves that he was trying to gun for Regina. I think the scarf is for something down the line. I hope I'm right. It's a piece of paper we found inside the ringmaster's tailcoat. Inside the victim's tailcoat. Acro wrote this note. It's ironically entitled, "To the Murderer." Its purpose was to call someone to the plaza at 10 p.m. That was his proof that he had intent. So you're saying he called Russell Berry with that note? Yes, but there's just one little problem. Acro did indeed place this note into someone's pocket. However, that someone was not the ringmaster. We heard the testimony when we talked to everyone yesterday. You mean it wasn't for the That's exactly what I mean. The person this note was intended for was none other than Regina Berry. Rabble, 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 rabble. Order, order, order! Mr. Wright, this little theory of yours. It's the truth, Your Honor. It isn't a theory. Simply put, Regina didn't think the note was meant for her, which is why, the morning of the crime, she placed it on the cafeteria bulletin board. That's when her father, the ringmaster, saw the note? Mm-hmm. That's correct. The ringmaster ended up in that plaza instead of Regina. And he was killed because of that mistake, instead of Regina. That's incredible. Remember the testimony that Acro gave us earlier today? Lifting the bust and looking out the window would have been impossible. There's no way I could have exerted that kind of force on my lower body. If I were to do that, I'd end up falling out the window myself. Acro had no idea who it was that arrived in the plaza, because he couldn't look down out of his window to see who it actually was. I've got it. Acro thought it was Regina down in the plaza. And that's when he let the bust fly. That's when he let it all hang loose, so to speak. Hey, Nick, isn't Regina listening to all this from the audience? Yeah, remember? The clown wanted her to hear this. Maybe he wanted her to hear all this. She is. Unfortunately, it's only going to get harsher from here. I hope Regina can handle it. Acro wrote this note to Regina?
Objection!
Foolishly foolish fool, with foolishly foolish fool ideas of foolish tomfoolery. You're so foolish, you've even made me sound like a foolhardy fool. Yeah. I got her good. I got her good, Boat. She sounds like a real fool right now. Very well, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If you're so sure, then tell me about this line. I have conclusive evidence of what took place. Yeah? What about that line? Well, if the note was meant for Regina Berry, it would mean that this note is declaring Regina Berry's a murderer. You just don't get it, do you? What? What did you just say? Oh, she hates it. She just hates it. She just hates it when you call her out. She hates her competence being questioned. She's like, you're just stupid, aren't you? What? No, I am the smartest, most brilliant girl. No, you are a poopy head, Mr. Wright. Ah! No, I'm really sorry. The ringmaster knew what the note meant, which is why he went to the plaza. In place of his lovely daughter. Rabble, 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 rabble. Oh, hold it right there, Mr. Wright. What is this incident that is alluded to in the note? The incident 6 months ago. An incident occurred 6 months ago. They called it the tragedy, Your Honor. And now I am more than ready to show this court what happened at that time. Moron. Wait, are you sure that this relates to the present case? I guess it all comes from a certain perfectionist called Manfred, huh? Mm-hmm, probably. It does indeed, Your Honor. Everything in this case has its start at what happened 6 months ago. Rabble, 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 rabble. Really, Nick? I think so. Well then, if that's the case, hurry up and tell us about it. Is she Norwegian? Emsley's gonna have my head if she hears my stupid Norwegian accent. What is this conclusive evidence mentioned in the note? I know I'd certainly like to know what it is. If I can't answer that question, the judge is gonna think I'm bluffing. He's gonna think I'm a big fibber. The conclusive evidence about the incident 6 months ago is actually, well, let me think about this. This was in the box. So maybe what... I can't save. I hate that I can't save. I hate that they won't let me have a safety save. I think this is it. I think the reason... So, like, I'm assembling what we've established about is the theory of the crime. The theory of the crime is... Acro sets the box down there because he knows that's bait. You think it's the napkin? I think it might be the napkin. But I'm like... The pepper was found... The pepper was found in the box. And that box we know is what Acro set in the plaza that night as the bait. I'm gonna try the pepper. Achoo! 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 What kind of spicy joke is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It isn't a joke at all. It's the decisive evidence you asked for. What do you mean? Because that was what was in the box. Recall that the victim was trying to take the wooden box away with him. He was doing so because this piece of decisive evidence was what was inside. Another unbelievable conclusion. Very well, Mr. Wright. So what exactly are you saying? Are you claiming Regina Berry killed someone with a small bottle of pepper? Taking the note into account, that's the only logical conclusion you can draw. Foolish fool who never tires of his own foolish ways. If you're so sure, Mr. Phoenix Wright, answer this question. Who was Regina Berry's intended victim? Now that one, we know. Who is this? That is Acro's younger brother. What does this prove? His younger brother isn't dead! Technically, that is true. However, Bat has been in a coma for 6 months now. It's not a stretch to see how Acro could feel his brother's dead. Regina. She did that to him. Do you spend your entire life dreaming up new ways to be a fool? You know, sometimes I play video games, but, you know, and sometimes I kind of got 9 to 5. But, you know, in between, like, yeah, you know. Naturally, the prosecution has looked into Acro's brother, Sean Dingling. 6 months ago, he was bit by a lion and fell into a current comatose state. A lion? Miss Regina Berry is an animal tamer by trade. However, no tamed animal in that position is ever trained to attack another human. They wouldn't understand the command. Moreover, Miss Regina would never do something like that. It's just not in her. Rabble, 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 rabble. So then what happened to Acro's brother? He's not the victim of an attempted murder. He's the victim of an accident. I see. Now what do we do? No one seems to be going along with your theory. Do you think what happened to Bat was actually an accident? No. Well, she said it was a prank. But it was more than... It was an accident, but it was more than just an accident. The lion biting Bat was no accident at all. What? You're such an amateur, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no way Regina would ever incite her lion to attack another human being. She may not have incited the lion to attack another human being, but Regina is responsible for making the lion bite Acro's brother, Bat. Because I think it's this. This is when I present the scarf. Because we remember... It's just a scarf. Acro. This scarf is something that Bat used to wear, correct? That's right. And who is the one that gave this scarf to Bat? Regina. Regina gave it to him. I'm gonna take a safety save just in case. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I shouldn't do it yet. Hold on. Let me make sure that this is the right trail first. Regina. Regina gave it to him. Regina. There's something more than just blood on this scarf, Your Honor. And what might that be? Pepper. Pepper? Pepper. Regina gave the scarf to Bat right before the accident, and she covered it with as much pepper as she could. Bitch. 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 The crowd goes, Hey, what's with the silent treatment? Peck, Peck, you done fucked up? You done fucked up? Now you must die per my master's order. Peck. It's gonna take a little bit, master. He's got a really thick skull. I'm gonna save all this. I think I'm safe. I think I'm safe. We'll see. Otherwise, or I'm gonna be doing this all over again. Peck. Master, it's gonna take me a while to kill him. It's hard for me to aim for the eyes. Excuse me, Mr. Wright. You've done a good job of fingering a criminal. Heyo. But out of curiosity, what was her crime? Miss Berry gave a pepper-covered scarf to Bat as a present. Where's the crime in that? It still seems like the judge doesn't get it. but Von Karma sure does. She's 16. Yeah. Hey, yo, she's 16. Phoenix, you're going to jail. Max goes to jail immediately because his defense attorney has been arrested on suspicion. This all comes tumbling down like a house of cards. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Wasn't it said the lion seemed to be smiling? Smiling? The lion was smiling. Right before Bat was bit by the lion. For a moment, the lion's mouth changed and it looked like he was smiling. Lions smile? They have a song in their heart and they just gotta dance and sing? I've never heard of them smiling. However, lions sneeze. And with that, we've reached ad break number 2. Everyone, I hope you're having as much fun as I am. I'll see you on the other side. Don't dirty my curtains, Wind. I paid money for those curtains. Got a nice cool breeze going on outside. Oh, whatever. I give up. Dirty them. I'll just get a vacuum on them later. Delicious tea. Oh, boy. There's a lot going on here, isn't it, Bo? We've been very, very busy beavers, haven't we? I hope you guys are having fun with it. We're doing great so far. Everyone on the YouTube side is having fun. I hope everyone's having a good time. Thanks for being here tonight. Hey, YouTube. I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. This is getting interesting. I'm very curious how this will unfold. We'll see what happens, but I think we have all the pieces. I was over engineering things before. I was getting into this mental state of like, oh, I kind of think this happened and I kind of think that happened. It was too early. One thing I should have remembered from case 5, I think it started case 5. It could have been case 4. But the game wants you to take bit by bit by bit by bit. You can't just jump. You can't do like leapfrogs. You have to do bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. You have to establish each little bit with evidence for each little step. It's like a blockchain or a ledger, really. Aw, those are some cool emotes. I like those emotes a lot. Fish kiss. Fish kiss. Fish kiss. Fish kiss. Fish lips. I don't want to go and try to run and take a piss in 90 seconds, so I'll wait till the next ad break and hold it in. I'll do my best. Stretch my back a little bit. Ad break's done. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it. Hope everyone's good. And YouTube side, you're doing great. All right, let's continue. Deep breath. We got this. We're gonna near lions sneeze. What? Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. Maybe I should wait for another couple seconds. I don't know. I mean, like, it says the ads are in progress. I'm like, should I just wait for the full 3? I'll just wait for the full 3. I'll just wait here. But yeah, like, okay. That explains why Leon had such a weird look on his face. Just go to the toilet, you dummy. No, I got 20 seconds. I can hold it. I'm a big boy. I know it. I'm a big boy. I can hold it. I'm fine. I was like, I'll wait. I don't have to go really badly. I don't need a potty break right now. I promise. I'm fine. I can last a little bit. Let me see if I can get to the end of the case, and then maybe we'll take a break then. All right. All right. Now the ads are over, so now I can continue. Welcome back, everybody. Leon wasn't trying to bite Bat at all. What happens if I put my head here? In reality, all he actually did was sneeze. Chomp. Achoo! Yeah. He sneezed because of all the pepper on the scarf. What? You fool! Sounds like a Street Fighter death animation. Oh, fool! Oh. You win. Anyway. Rabble, 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 rabble. Judge is a little stun locked. You've got to be kidding me!
Objection!
What's the matter, Miss Von Karma? I object. For objection's sake. Oh, okay. Well, objection sustained. Mr. Phoenix Wright! You, this theory. Ow, my fist. Ow! You believe it. You really intend to say that this this is how this joke of an accident actually happened. Of course I do. It's the truth. The lion sneezed due to the pepper, and that's when Bat lost consciousness. Acro nearly lost his brother due to that accident, or this joke, as you put it. Which is why he tried to get his revenge against Regina. You foolish idiot! It almost does seem like a terrible joke, doesn't it? Once again, I'm impressed by your imagination, Mr. Wright. To think that there's someone who treats this accident with the respect it deserves. Are you telling me what I said was true? Acro? You can't mean witness! Are you confirming the defense's claim? Mr. Wright, unfortunately, your imagination is not enough to find me guilty of murder. What do you mean by that? The pepper, the scarf, the lion. I see where you're going, but it's a bit hard to swallow. Not to mention the fact that there's an even bigger problem with your theory. And what would that problem be? The same problem it's always been. Evidence. If I dropped Max's bust on top of the ringmaster... Where's the evidence that proves that claim? Hummingbird's like, yeah, where's the evidence, you stupid pointy-haired bitch? Acro, your bird's got a bit of a mouth on him. Yeah, Greenie always did. He's a feisty one. I'm gonna take another safety save real quick. You mean the conclusive evidence? The biggest problem is the murder weapon, or the lack thereof, to be more precise. The murder weapon. The bush that the defense claims was used. If that were to be found in Acro's room, and if it was covered with the victim's blood, that would be awfully conclusive in my eyes. Would it be covered with blood? There wasn't blood at the crime scene. And he died from a snapped neck, right? So, why do you think there's gonna be blood? Why would there be blood? Yes, it would be. Where would busty Max be? Sorry, okay, I'm gonna close this window. Even though I want the breeze, it's pulling my drapes out. It's pulling my drapes, and I paid good money for those drapes. I'm sorry. Anyway, here we go. The bust. Nick, you gotta do something. This is the last step. If I get this one right, the case is won. It's not in his room. He wouldn't be that stupid, and we would have found it already, or Gumshoe or Francisco would have found it. It might be worthwhile to search Acro's room, but why aren't you gonna search his room? It looks like you finally figured things out, didn't you? Now you know the true meaning of var, karma, total justice. I guess. I figured with you, that's the least I should expect. You'd leave no stone unturned. Avant Karma never leaves anything to chance. We already searched Acro's room yesterday. What did you find? There's no reason to even say it. If we found what you think we found in that room, Acro would not be here as a witness. 50-50. But to put a point on it, Max's bust was not in the room. The murder weapon is still unaccounted for. You see, Mr. Wright? The bust wasn't in my room. Furthermore, Detective Dick Gumshoe executed the search by complete surprise, and we took Acro directly to the prosecutor's office after that. Bitch. End of story. Just wait a second. Something's funny about all this. It looks like you flacked the final nail to put into my coffin. Ow, my hands! But what about the scarf? What about the note? What about them, Mr. Wright? No offense, but the only evidence that's relevant here is that which pertains to the death of the ringmaster. You should know that by now. Ugh! Do something, Nick! We can't let this case slip away. The bust, where is it now? Where's the bust right now? You're Phoenix Wright. You know where that bust is. I'm sure you do. There's not even a single clue. How am I supposed to know where the bust is? Seems this case is coming to a close. The defense's counter-arguments look to have fallen short. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your support, by the way. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Wright. I think that brings an end to the cross-examination of this witness. Hold it! Where's Max's bust? The defense needs time to prepare to present its case. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous and I just bit my tongue. Huh? What? We need time to do what? Ow! Why are you the most surprised person here? She's your age, isn't she? Do you really have a place to present, Mr. Wright? You're asking me? The rest is up to you, Nick. Good luck. Hey, wait, you can't be serious. Acrobats always have their lives on the line, don't they? That's how Acro's lived his life up until now. Now it's time for us to walk across our own tightrope. If we don't, we're certain to lose. Very well. The defense may proceed. He doesn't have a clue, and I don't think he'll be finding one anytime soon. Walking the tightrope of logic, there's no room for a false step. Sink or swim, the only way through is forward. The murder weapon. Where is Max's bust? Boat? I think I know where the bust is. We would have found it in the lodging house or the big top. It was there. So then why did it give me option 3? Ow, my hands. It's obvious. The bust is inside this very courtroom. It makes me feel so good. Busting makes me feel so good. It's obviously where? Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust. Look. Oh, okay, hold on. I see a potential funny bit. I want to do this. Ooh, this looks fun. Allow me to pinpoint the location of the bust once and for all. It was you, Judge. It's, what? Why did you stop talking all of a sudden? Well, I'm just not really sure if I should say anything or not because the bust is under your honor's bench. You had to think about whether it was a good idea to say that. Uh-oh. I think I'm about to get penalized, guys. What did you just say to me? That's a penalty. That's enough. I had to. I saw it. I couldn't stop myself. I'm sorry. The accused was... I'm so goddamn mad. I'm so damn mad right now. Sorry. That was funny. All right, let's continue. All right. He had to commit to the fun. I had to get to the bit. I pissed them off for life. I made an enemy. All right, here we go. There's only one place it could be that I think no one would be. They were too polite. It's Japanifornia. They're too polite. Acro, I'm sorry to ask this, but do you mind if I take the blanket off your wheelchair? He knows about... I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear you, Mr. Wright. Well, you are a big guy, and you've got a pretty big wheelchair because of it. I just wanted to make sure you weren't hiding anything under the blanket. Because it seems to me that it'd be really easy to say, hide a bust under there? Huh. Once again, your penchant for humor hits me where it hurts, Mr. Wright. I think it's pretty amazing you can laugh in your position. However, Your lightheartedness doesn't change the fact the bust is under there. We all know you can't leave the lodging house by yourself in your condition. That proved inconvenient when Miss Von Karma happened to search your room yesterday. If she had found the murder weapon in your room, it would have been all over. Which is why you had to hide it. And the only place you could hide it. Under your wheelchair. Which is why, Acro, I have to ask you again. Would you please remove the blanket from your lap? Well done, Mr. Wright. Masterfully played. Oh, she mad. You fool! How could you? Oh, Karma mad. She didn't look. She didn't know. She got tricked. You've got me. I've been bagged by a real pro. Actually, two of them. Miss Francisca Von Karma and Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? There's just one thing I'd like to know. How did you know to launch the surprise search of my room last night? Interesting question. Now, why did she bring that up to Miss Von Karma? I just kind of chalked it up as like, that's her procedure, because she's perfect, remember? What's he suggesting there? There were two pieces of decisive evidence. The cloak and the bust. I burned the cloak in my room, threw the ashes away with the trash. Regina always took my trash out every morning, you know? But the bust? Obviously, I couldn't throw that away. When you executed your search, all I could do was try and hide the bust. And the only place I could hide it quickly was under this wheelchair. One would suspect the Manfred Von Karma genes. Miss Von Karma, you had your things all figured out, didn't you? Why is she getting credit? I'm the one who made the conclusion. I was completely sucked in by your calculated strategy. And now to be caught in the middle of the court hiding the murder weapon. There's no way I can escape that. So, you've got me. Well done, Mr. Wright. Well done, Miss Von Karma. It all makes sense now. I can't believe Von Karma thought that far ahead. It's amazing. I'm mad. I'm mad. Why is she getting credit for what I did? I'm the big smart boy here, not the big smart lawyer, not her. Whatever. Uh-huh. You definitely couldn't tell by looking at her. I know I sure couldn't. Seems like someone who's actually, like, kind of pissed off that she didn't realize the murder weapon was hiding under the wheelchair. I can't believe it. Me. Make a mistake. She's so brilliant. She even chalked it up as a mistake. She's so brilliant, you guys. Why did I order a surprise search of your room? If only I hadn't done that. It seems we finally arrived at the truth. Acro. Yes, Your Honor? Did you kill the ringmaster of the Berry Big Circus, Mr. Russell Berry? Yes, Your Honor. I'm responsible for that crime. Acro. Let's hear him out. All my brother wanted was for Regina to like him. That's why he'd tease her. One day my brother sprinkled some pepper on Regina. She started sneezing so hard. You couldn't help yourself from laughing. That's why Regina thought it'd be funny to get him back in the same way. And that's why she covered the scarf with pepper. I know she didn't mean for anything bad to happen. I know this. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze a few times, too. But I just couldn't forgive her. No matter what. What am I truly guilty of? I'm guilty of never, ever being able to understand her. Your brother became a star. Regina believes in that so purely that she would laugh innocently with saying it too innocently. I just couldn't stand it, no matter how hard I tried. And that's when you decided to do something about Regina. How dreadful. Joe, are you saying that you are a victim in all of this as well? No, that's not what I mean. Oh, I'm nothing but a murderer. That's who I am. At first, I thought I killed myself. Then I pondered giving myself up. But I couldn't just up and leave. I just couldn't. Not yet. That's why I tried to pin this on Max. Max, I'm so sorry. I just couldn't up and leave yet. This has been such a strange case. It's almost a reflection of the circus itself. I'm an idiot. I can't believe it. You beat me again. Oh, I thought last time didn't count, Miss Von Karma. Are you saying it counts now? When the courtroom became a circus. I believe this case is now beyond any point of possible discussion. Thus, I'd like to declare my verdict. Not guilty. Woohoo! Yippee! We did it! This court is adjourned. We did it, boat. We did it. December 30th, 4:27 p.m. District Court, lobby number 5. Yay! Fabulous! But to be honest, I can't really be too happy about this. Acro, the ringmaster, Regina, and Bat. Not a single one of them was a bad person inside, huh? That's a good question, and one I don't know the answer to. Many congrats, but only at max. 1 million of them. Thank you. What's with the vibe in this room? Well, I don't know. We just heard a tragic backstory, and like Regina, accidentally caused someone to go in a coma, and there's a plot of revenge out for her life. Never think about that, Mo. We were just thinking about Acro. No. If you worry about people too much, you'll be like this forever and never be happy. Huh? I think she's taking the news well, everyone. I think she's taking it well. Yeah, hey Regina, welcome to the real world. Bat's in a coma and your father's dead. Oh boy, oh boy. She's been like this for a while now. It's all my fault. Sweetie pie. Bye, Macro. They're never coming back. Now everyone's gonna split up. Regina. Mr. Wright, tell me something. What do you want to know, Regina? Acro said something right at the end. We just couldn't up and leave yet. Does that mean Acro? Is he gonna try and get his revenge on me? No, I don't think so. No, he's not gonna do that to you, Regina. Are you sure? Are you really sure? I can't believe that. Yep, Acro doesn't have any desire for revenge anymore. If that's true, then I want to see some evidence. Huh? I want to know you're not just making that stuff up about Acro not wanting revenge. He said he couldn't leave yet. The only reason I can think of he'd say that is because he's holding on to hope. For his brother. Acro didn't want to get caught for a reason. He wanted to see his brother open his eyes again. Bat! That's right, Regina. He's still alive, you know. I never knew. But now that Acro's been caught. Uh-huh. I know. What? I'll do it. I'll stay next to Bat as long as it takes. Until he opens his eyes, and then until he can meet Acro again. That's so sweet of you, Regina. Oh, you know what? That is actually honestly sweet. she does feel bad. Like, it was an accident from her part. She didn't mean for any of this to happen. But it was her responsibility, so maybe she's grown up a little bit. She can't do much, but she wants to do what she can. And that's sometimes all you can do. I'm sorry, Acro. I'm sorry, Bat. Well, hopefully this is enough to give her a little peace of mind. Hey, Max. What is it, Mo? We really put you through a lot, didn't we, buddy? I'm sorry about what happened. So, whenever you'd like to leave us, I'll pay your fee and rip up the contract. I understand. But what a fabulous thing to do for me. I might even leave tomorrow. Bitch. I don't get that pompous voice saying that was fun. What's going to happen to the circus now? Well, that's the big question. Well, Ringmaster was really an amazing person, wasn't he? Even though he's not here anymore, everyone's sticking together. The staff, the performers, no one wants to leave the circus. That's why I've made a decision. And what is it? I've decided I will take over as the new Ringmaster. I'll turn this circus into the best circus the world has ever seen. I'm sorry, I'm just a little stunned. Was that always your original voice, Mel? What? Yes, I'm sorry. The last 20 years I've been living a lie. The best circus the world has ever seen? Oh, laugh! Oh, there's Mo. That's quite the goal. Yay! I can't wait! Then I guess that changes things. Huh? There's only one thing the best circus in the world has ever seen needs. The world's best illusions. Which means this circus needs the best magician the world has ever seen. Max, let's work together and make our circus super fabulous. What do you say, big guy? I don't know what to say. All I can say is thank you. Regina, you're gonna help them out too, aren't you? I don't know. Maybe the circus would be better off without me. What are you talking about, Regina? Why do you think that I brought you to court today? We've got to work together to make the Berry Big Circus bigger than it's ever been. Mo! Mo's right, sweetie pie! It can't be the Berry Big Circus without Regina Berry! Max! Nick! It seems like everything's gonna turn out all right here. I can't wait to go see the best circus the world has ever seen. We'll save you the most fabulous seats. It'll take us a while to get ready, but I'm gonna order special whoopee cushion sheets. Am I free? Am I free from this? I see. What made the case? Yesterday's surprise raid. Really paid off, just like you said it would, sir. Sir? Wait. You had it all figured out, didn't you? It was just a theory. If Acro really was the killer, I thought this was the only way it could end. It's him. Wait, can I get this ready? Especially if he was a defense attorney. Oops. You mean Mr. Wright? Of course. Well, Detective, my plane's about to leave. As for Miss Acro's case, you need not to worry. I plan to personally stop by the Chief Prosecutor's office as soon as I get back! Understood, sir. I'll be waiting for you, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, can I get this going here? Do I have a time? Do I have a minute? Shit. Turnabout Big Top, do I have it? Let me see. We did it. Let's see here. Can I do that here real quick? I might get dinged a little bit, but sorry. I just had to do that a minute. All right. It's Return of the Man. Return of the Man. All right, we're having fun here. All right. All right, here we go. New episode's been added. Farewell, my turnabout. Oh man, we made it. We finished it. We're free. We're free of the clowns and the demons boat. We did it. All right. Thank you for the clip, Shizu. All right. Episode 4, my turn. All right. I need to take a quick piss break now. So now that we finished the case, I think I can go get a piss break in. So let me, I don't think I'll put that back on, although that would have been funny. That would just basically get the VOD muted. So let me get Phoenix back on here for a minute. All right. I'll be back just when in the second boat. I'm just gonna go take a quick pee break. I'll be right back. I'm gonna hit the BRB as well, just in case. I'll be right back. Oh my god! Hey, BB! I'm back. Took a piss break. Alright, thanks for hanging out. Well, thanks for the boat as well, BB. Thank you. Alright, we're back. Alright, so boat, we still got some time, so let's say we see where this is. Edgeworth is back, baby! Let's see what happens. Alright. Just getting all my buttons in order. All my buttons and switches and doodads. Doodad, doodad, da 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 da. All right, all right. Farewell, my turnabout. I'm gonna theater mode now. The moment you've all been waiting for. Who will be this year's Grand Prix champion? Max? Who will be our hero of heroes? Ooh. Would it be last year's runner-up, Jammin' Ninja? Maybe Captain Saipan, all the way from the lovely tropical island of Saipan. I see the students of a certain starry school are raring to win, and global hero Oyankopan doesn't want to go home without the prize. We hope Lady Luck is with all our heroes tonight. And now, the winner of the 3rd annual Hero of Heroes Grand Prix is me! He killed the moon. That's not heroic. It's actually quite villainous when you think about it. But we'll just do the trout population. Whoa! The true hero of the night has appeared in our midst! It looks like this year's Grand Prix goes to the fantastic warrior! The Nickel Samurai! Too bad, Jammin' Ninja. Looks like the title eluded you again this year. Weird. March 20th. 7:42 p.m. Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. It's been 3 months since we got Max off, and then we also got him acquitted. Oh, right! Yeah! Did you hear that, Nick? Did you? The Nickel Samurai! He did it! Yeah, he sure did. I'm getting too old for this. Oh, it's Mr. Powers! What did I do for him again?
I'm proud of the guy for doing the series justice.
So the person everyone was cheering for, I guess he got the prize? Yep. You know who we're talking about, right, Pearly? The Nickel Samurai.
No. Every Sunday, I only watch the educational channel's Kids Masterpiece Theater.
Okay, that's it. From now on, it's the Nickel Samurai. All the kids watch it.
Do you like the Nickel Samurai too, Mr. Nick?
Nah, Nick's an old fart. He's not allowed to watch anymore. I'm 24. That's right, but I do like Kids Masterpiece Theater. Hey, I didn't know you were so young at heart, Nick.
Mr. Nick, you're a grown-up. You're not allowed to watch it anymore. I forbid you, and if I see you catching it, a curse of Amon-Ra I will lay upon you and your entire blood lineage.
Pearls? Pearls, don't you think that's a little extreme?
You are supposed to act your age and have interests that match. It is very important.
Aw, give it a rest, Pearly.
Looks like I made the right choice inviting everyone here. I'm glad you're all having a good time.
Ah, it's like a dream.
Too bad for the Jammin' Ninja, though.
Nobody likes you when you're 24. No one likes you when you're 24. Last
year, he lost to the Princess, warrior of Little Old Tokyo.
Oh,
I thought this might be his year.
yeah. Oh, hey, did anyone else think that the Jammin' Ninja looked a bit different today?
Different? What do you mean?
Well, he wasn't carrying his bright red guitar.
Hey, you're right. Strange you'd walk around without his signature guitar.
I will never understand these people and their shows. Anyway, Mr. Powers, thank you very much for tonight.
Oh, it was nothing. I owe you one, so it's just my way of saying thanks.
Hey, Nick, come on! It's time to get going in the lobby! There's a post-ceremony stage show that's supposed to start real soon.
And then, I heard there's gonna be a press conference after that.
Press conference? Is he gonna make a speech about winning this year's prize?
Oh, well, not exactly. Something about the Nickel Samurai confessing to something.
Confessing? Huh. Sounds pretty serious. Ah, Nick, come on! You don't want us to be the lost ones there, do you?
Yeah, Mr. Nick. Do you?
Please don't hurt me, Pearls. Why me? The show doesn't even start for another 20 minutes. All right, let's take a look. Took me a minute, but that is definitely a lobster in the middle there. What can I say? This is a really high-class hotel.
I've never eaten this kind of salad before.
Poor Pearls, having eaten only vegetables all her life. She's been missing out. Don't worry. Any leftovers will belong in my happily awaiting stomach anyway. You're such a glutton, Maya.
Oh, I lose this one to Maya. You sure can eat.
Well, a growing girl needs her nutrients. A growing girl? Exactly how big do you plan on getting? Damn, Phoenix. Damn. Oh, didn't I do this? Almost to the point of gaudy. With how it blends together, everything fancy imaginable. Speaking of fancy, didn't that bellboy give me something like that last year? Oh yeah, the bellboy. This is the Gatewater, right? So maybe Mr. Bellboy still works here. That's a grand stage. The award ceremony was just held on that stage. It was really fabulous.
You just reminded me of the circus for a second.
Well, shows like that are guaranteed to be good, you know? Alright. Fancy chandelier. That chandelier really is something, isn't it?
I thought it was a kind of spaceship.
Yeah, I could see a kid thinking that. Hey, Nick, how about we get one of these for the office? One of those hanging from our poor, weak ceiling? I don't think so. Not to mention it cost me an arm and a leg. I still haven't been paid by Mr. Powers yet, I think. There's a grand set of doors over there.
And behind those doors is an equally grand lobby. Shall we go and take a look, Mr. Nick?
Hey, wait up! This grand dessert is calling to me. It's saying, eat me now. All right, well, let's talk to Will. Thank you very much for inviting us today.
Oh, it was nothing really. Guys like us don't get to come to a place like this often, so I thought I'd invite you all.
Hey, Mr. Powers, what have you been up to lately? Well, last we saw him, I thought he was still Steel Samurai. Oh, wait, he moved on to Pink Princess. That's right. He's the...
Well, since Pink Princess successfully wrapped up last month, I've been on a kids' exercise show.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
While wearing a rabbit mask over my face.
Oh, I see.
I'm still really sorry about the headache I caused you that time, Mr. Wright.
Well, what's done is done, so let's forget about it. This is Will Powers. He's an action star. His popularity exploded when he was the Steel Samurai, and he was the first case Maya worked on with me. Yep. It's too bad you look scary, or people know you're a real softie who's good with kids.
Oh, thanks.
I can't believe they're gonna make a movie based on the Nickel Samurai. I can't believe it either, but for a different reason. The Nickel Samurai, Steel Samurai, an epic story of one hero in a desperate fight against his arch nemesis, the evil magistrate, in the city of Neo-Old Tokyo. And last year, they started a new series, The Nickel Samurai. The new series seems to be a hit with the kids, too. You know, it's like Power Rangers, basically.
I'm really attached to the Steel Samurai as a show, so I was hoping that maybe I get the chance to do something in the new one.
Yeah, it's too bad. It'd been awesome to see him with the new actor, Matt Ungard. He's super popular right now.
Mr. Ungard.
Looks like Pearls doesn't know who he is. This year it's gonna be the Nickel Samurai versus the Jammin' Ninja at the box office. Jammin' Ninja? Who's that again? So, who's the Jammin' Ninja again? He's a hero, duh! His symbol's the bright red guitar he's always carrying. A ninja who's always carrying a bright red guitar. How does it even work? Simple. I mean, I've watched enough wrestling. A guitar can be a deadly weapon in the right hands. Like El Kabong or Jeff Jarrett. With a scarf around his neck and a guitar in hand, he rises to stardom in an ancient time. A ninja who becomes a star? Yeah! A ninja who becomes a star. Look at the little deer.
There's a strong rivalry between the two of them. Global Studios' Nickel Samurai and Worldwide Studios' Jammin' Ninja. They even air at the same time.
You know what I heard? I heard those two don't get along. The Nickel Samurai's on guard and the guy who plays the Jammin' Ninja, I mean. The Nickel Samurai speaks French? Oh, you meant Matt on guard, the actor. I guess even the world of heroes isn't a sparkling happy place.
Yeah.
By the way, what do you think about this?
Oh, I really owe you one. If it wasn't for you guys, I don't know what would have happened. What you did, it was a real tight spot I was in, and you fought so hard to get me out. I don't care what happens. I'll never forget everything you've done for me.
That's it? This glossy photo of the Nickel Samurai that Maya pushed on me. Is that what it said? A glossy photo Maya pushed onto me. That's funny. And hit him with the stone.
Sorry. Thanks for taking the time to take it out and show it to me. I'm really sorry. I don't know a thing about it.
It's okay. I don't know a thing about it either. All right, let's go to the hallway. Ooh, fancy. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, hallway. Wow, what is with this place? Looks like I stumbled into Oz or something. Way in the back, there's a sign for the bathroom. Maybe I should visit it while I can before the show starts. All right. Look at the bear. I can understand flowers in front of the dressing rooms, but what are stuffed bears doing here? Could it be there's an action star with a soft spot for teddy bears? Nah, can't be. Who would do that? Compared to the flowers on the other side of the hall, these are much more gorgeous. Let's see. Record companies, fan clubs, company workers, family. Carrying all these flowers home would be hard, I think. Which is probably why he's not, whoever these are for is not going to do it. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says, Juan Corrida's room. Juan Corrida. His name just sounds like a star's name. I've heard it before, but I don't know anything about him at all. To Mr. OnGuard from Global Studios staff. Ah, it'd be nice if lawyers got flowers too. Something like, to Mr. Wright from all your grateful clients. The problem is you need to have grateful clients first, Phoenix. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Roll credits. There's a piece of paper taped to the door that says, Matt on Guard's room. Matt on Guard. I've heard that name before. Oh, yeah. Maya's always yammering about him like the obsessed fan she is. Also, you literally heard it like 2 minutes ago. There are toilets in each room in this hotel, but since all sorts of events are held here, there are bathrooms for people who aren't staying here to use as well. Perfect for people like me who can't afford to stay here for the first place. Gate water is pricey. Was there something else I need to do? Let me just double check. I don't think there was anything else. No, we're good. We good. So I can't go to the bathroom. Let me go back to the, oh. Excuse me.
Sounds like the post-ceremony show's about to start.
Oh, right. I'm so pumped. I wonder if he's going to show off his special move today. Nickel Samurai Smelting.
Actually, what I'm interested in most is the press conference.
You mean the big confession that Nickel Samurai's going to make after the show? So what is it? Don't you know what it's about, Mr. Powers?
Well, I'm not the Steel Samurai anymore, so I don't have any idea.
Ah.
Sorry. So I guess you're all going to the press conference then?
Yeah, of course!
If that's the case, here, take these tickets so you can get in.
Press conference ticket. Seems like the Nickel Samurai's confessed something. Alright. Thank you very much. Well, let's get going to the lobby.
It looks like it's over this way, Mr. Nick.
Okay! For great justice! I don't know why I said it that way, but alright. No, we're done there. Hotel lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. The hotel lobby which won't have any sort of snack. Only a real gaudy hotel would have such a large gaudy lobby to match. I mean, it is the Gatewater. Like, this was literally where, like, case 2 of the first game happened. Sorta.
I think they're going to have the post-ceremony show over there.
They're using a compact stage. I see. Ooh, I'm all ready to use my special samurai power. Maya looks like she's ready to start a fight. I'm surprised she's not like carrying like a cap, like with like little light glow sticks, a shirt, another shirt, a bag, a shoulder bag with all the pins and accessories and a couple stuffies. Like, some fan you are, Maya.
Your attention, please. Your attention, please. The Nickel Samurai's post-ceremony stage show will not be held tonight due to unforeseen circumstances.
What? Why? Ow! You didn't have to pinch me. Pinch yourself if you don't believe it.
We are asking for everyone's cooperation at this time, so please stay where you are. This is a special request from the police.
Bro, did you make that PA announcement?
Yes, I have a part-time job. Please do not tell my mother.
Police? Did you just say police?
Do you want me to go check out what's going on?
Wait, I'll come with you. Freeze! You two, didn't you hear the announcement just now? I just finished telling you not to move. That voice. I've heard that voice somewhere before. Honestly, youth these days can't be bothered to listen to other people when they talk. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No! I killed you! I left you to die! I left you to die in game 1! No! No! No. No, you should be dead!
This non-stop chatter.
It can't be. Mrs. Oldbag? What is it, you young whippersnappers? Do I know you? Wait, you're Powers, aren't you?
Yeah, about what happened back then.
You didn't even get nominated this year, did you? Hello, Death, welcome in. Sure picked an odd time to come in. Oh, that's right. You're doing a children's exercise program trying to play nice.
Yeah, that's me. Thankfully, I still have a job.
I love that show. You're a hoot. You're the Big Brother character, right? Yes, even your face-covered mask. I know, you're that giant rabbit. Well, that's how it is, you know? I mean, if you didn't wear that mask, who knows how many TVs you'd break? Really, ashamed of those kids exercising you. Think of what they deserve. This is why I thought you shouldn't be anywhere. I can't believe... Sorry, I need a minute. Sorry. Hope you're doing well, Death, but whew, that winded me for some reason. Whew. All right, my diaphragm was like, let me relax. Oh boy. All right, I'm good. I'm good. What are you doing here?
Look at my uniform and tell me you can't tell I'm a member of security.
But that outfit...
Annoying, noisy brats, get the blaster!
Is that one of those, like, toys they give the kids where, like, the trigger just, like, winds the little spirally... It is, isn't it? And they told her it was, like, a real gun. I need a minute. Strap in, boat. Oh boy. Return of the Mac indeed. The ghosts of the past have come to haunt me.
I ain't dead yet, you whippersnapper. These eyes of mine are real pros now.
Pros? Pros at doing what?
At doing police work, of course. My eyes are like a hawk. And my professional eyes spot a messy incident, a messy, bloody incident. That's why I don't have time for you meddling kids and your petty little things.
She's mean. She called my badge petty. Wendy Oldbag. Mrs. Oldbag, what are you doing here? What happened to your position at Global Studios?
Oh, that old place? Well, since that incident, they've been letting people go. When they cut the security team, I got the pink slip.
What? What incident? What did you do? Maya, it was literally like last game. We're in a game? Oh, shit, I broke the fourth wall.
I didn't do anything, you youngin'. Don't you remember that incident a year ago when this lady got on the witness stand and testified?
Yeah, I do.
And weren't you the one who was bullying me, this fragile girl at heart?
I plead the fifth.
But you know, I think maybe if I rubbed the upper management, the wrong way by testifying. Yeah, that has to be it. Everything is all your fault. Me? I thought about being a bodyguard at first, but after being handed all pinky.
You? A bodyguard?
For your friend, that fiery, good-looking guy with the red jacket and the ruffles.
Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
That sort of arrangement would be entirely too troublesome for me.
That's what he said to me. What did I ever do to deserve that?
Did something happen?
I don't have all the details, but it looks like another one of those incidents happened again.
An incident? Like a murder kind of incident?
Maybe. You see, I'm a bit of a devilish woman. So wherever I go, showers of blood are sure to follow. Bet you didn't know that.
Are you trying to say are you trying to say you're a harbinger of doom? Did she just like say like,
I am the herald of doom. Woe be upon all who look upon my visage, for death and destruction lie in my wake.
I don't know, but she's being a bit cray. Anyway, then shouldn't you quit being a security guard, at least for other people's sake?
Silence, whippersnapper!
Oh no, she's been hitting me with a ray gun again. Anyway.
Hey, Nick?
What is it? I don't like that devilish smile playing on your lips.
Let's make like we're going into the bathroom and check things out.
No way. The police told us not to go anywhere, remember?
Huh? How boring. You're such a boring guy. You got no motivation, no spirit.
Huh? What? What is going on? Are you giving Mystic Maya trouble again, Mr. Nick?
Not you too, Pearls. Please don't stick your little nose into this one.
So listen to this, Pearly. This one time at lawyer camp.
How'd she know about lawyer camp? Also, is there such a thing as lawyer camp? Nick, I think it's just called university.
Okay, I get it. Go take a look. Yay! I knew you can say no to me, Nick.
That's right. You'd walk over miles of hot coals for Mystic Maya, wouldn't you, Mr. Nick?
That would be every time we work a case together.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go already. You can come along too, Pearly.
Goody, I get to come. I get to come.
Okay. My brain's fried. Sure this? Oh, okay. Same thing. All right. So she doesn't care. I gotta go this way. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, Viola Hall. There's nothing really out of the ordinary here, except for that lobster, maybe.
Are you looking for the incident that the old lady was talking about?
Doesn't look like it happened here. Well, we better go look somewhere else.
All right, then let's try.
Excuse me. Is it the bellboy from before?
Ah!
That's not my bellboy, or the bellboy from game 1. We gotta come up with something for him. Seems like a right gentleman, you know, if you ignore like the stitching right across the face. Are you by chance Miss Maya Fey?
Yeah, that's me.
You have a phone call waiting for you at the front desk. A call? I wonder if it's someone for Crine Village.
What's wrong, Mystic Maya?
Oh, nothing. You guys go on ahead and I'll be right there, okay?
Okay.
Right this way, Miss Fey.
Let's go somewhere else now, Mr. Nick.
Yeah, okay.
This is a little exciting. And a little scary.
Okay. Well, there's only one other place I can go, and that's the hallway. March 20th, Gatewater Hotel, hallway.
I told you I get people the info they want, which means I got a right to know.
Nope. Don't care who you are, pal. We're still investigating, so you can't go in. Is it Gumshoe?
What's your problem?
Just you wait. It'll be all over the morning paper. Scruffy detective secret scandal revealed. You'll see. Okay, I think there's two voices here. Scruffy detective is voice 1. And I only know one character so far that says get. Oh my god, the demons of the past have come back.
Those two sound pretty serious.
That southern accent can only mean...
Hey, Wright!
Hey, Lotta. Sorry, I got a little excited. What if I just spent the rest of the stream doing that? Like, watch everybody just leave. Hey, Lotta.
Come on, do a gal fair and tell this cop I'm just doing my job and I got rights.
Ah, you!
Hi, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, pal, help a guy out. Tell her that only the police are allowed here. This is the scene of a murder. She should leave this to us pros.
A murder.
Ah, shoot, me and my big mouth. See, I knew it. My gut instinct told me so. I always trust my gut. A murder, it said, and that's what it is, a genuine murder. Hey, wait! Yeehaw! A murder! A big style, no less.
Oh man, I'm in trouble now. That sound you hear, Detective Gumshoe, is the sound of approaching salary cuts. I'm in trouble now. All right. So, Detective Gumshoe, a murder.
Ah, no, that's not it. I got my facts picked up for a second there, pal.
Mr. Nick, is the dead person the Nickel Samurai?
Huh? Why do you ask?
Well, Mystic Maya was rooting for him, so...
Clearly, that propended his doom.
It wasn't the Nickel Samurai that got bumped. Actually, the Nickel Samurai's the one under suspicion of doing the bumping off.
What?
The guy that died was a zero named the Jammin' Ninja, pal.
The Jammin' Ninja?
The Jammin' Ninja.
The Jammin' Ninja. The Jamon Ninja. Why? What's wrong with me tonight? I'm having a silly moment. I'm sorry, Boat. You know, you deserve someone who's not silly, which is why I'm announcing my retirement. I'm joking. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on, there we go. There we go. God, my windows keep bumping around, sorry. And just in time for ad break, I guess. So I guess I'll wait a minute, but... Oh, boy. Guys, so like, I don't know what was going on there, but when I was doing that rapid fire with the old bag voice, my diaphragm was like tightening and tightening. It was like squeeze and it's like squeeze and I'm like, oh man, can I even do this? I was actually I was oddly proud of like, man, I held that. I was more proud of the fact that like, I think I managed to get read out every word she said at rapid fire. It was fun. This is a good time so far. You know, aside from like all the murder and like the tragic backstories and all that, but I'm having a great time with this game. Is this the last case? Let me think. Is Justice for All 4 cases or 5 cases? Maybe someone knows, but I'm gonna just check it up myself. Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wait. No, Phoenix Wright. God, I keep fat fingering Wright. JFA. It's accordingly only 4 cases. Okay, so this is the last case, which means like if we beat this in a couple weeks, we're all right through Justice for All, which means we can probably start Trials and Tribulations, which is the 3rd one in the series. That'll be fun. I don't know how we're doing on pacing. I was like, one of the goals this year is to get through a lot of this game, the game series in its entirety. That's a lot of games. So this might bleed into next year, but hope you guys are enjoying Phoenix Friday because it's going to become a bit of a staple, I think, for a while here. It's fun. I'm having a good time going through the games. Maybe I'll break it up every now and then just to give myself a break or decompress, but I'm having fun with them. I gotta think. I'm kind of thinking about tomorrow night as well. I gotta think about. I think I have an idea for the lesson 0. I have a book. Actually, let me go grab that and put it in this office real quick. My office, my game room. I can't find it off the top of my head. I know it's here. I know I still have it. So I'll just keep looking. But I think my my initial textbook would be a good starting point for this. But still don't know the logistics of this. I'll have to figure it out, and I'll work with Boca on this. Anyhoodle, we're back. Thanks everybody for waiting through the break. Here we go. Let's investigate.
That woman with the big puffy hair that looks like cotton candy.
You mean Lotta?
That woman. She was there that time too, right?
That time? Oh, yeah.
When Mystic Maya did that channeling.
Oh, that time. Well, Lotta's a journalist, so that's why she was there.
Journalist.
It looks like she was hanging around here before the murder happened. Hanging around? Yeah, hiding in wait in the front of the Jammin' Ninja's door, pal. But why would she? She wouldn't tell me, pal. Just said something about getting my big scoop. That sounds like Lotta, all right. Scoop? What sort of news could she be after? So the victim was the Jammin' Ninja.
Mr. Jammin' Ninja.
He was on a really popular rival show to the Nickel Samurai. Oh.
Oh.
The victim was the action star, Wong Corridor. Like as in like wrong corridor? Corridor? Wrong corridor or something like that? Man. Juan Corrida. Got a huge push and rode his express train to stardom. I mean, even I know who he is. Yeah, even I recognize his face. I heard lately that Matt On God's been taking the wind out of his sail. I'm telling you, pal, as far as who's popular, those two are hogging all the limelight. I guess there's no space for Mr. Powers at all, huh? Poor guy.
Mr. On Guard. That's the Nickel Samurai, right?
Yep. I mean, no. I mean, you gotta say it with more oomph. The Nickel Samurai.
Anyway, so now that one Corrida's gone, that means Mr. On Guard has the whole stage to himself, wouldn't you say?
I wouldn't bet on it, pal. We can't have that happen, you know.
Can't have that happen?
What's that supposed to mean, I wonder?
That's a weird thing to say, Detective. Anything else? Maybe just present the profiles real quick?
The Nickel Samurai. He really took the Grand Prix tonight.
Maya's a big fan of his.
Really?
Oh, I'm sorry then. Why are you sorry? Matt On Guard was just arrested, pal. On suspicion of murdering Juan Corrida.
What?
What?
I'm not a real fan of action shows or anything, but I know who Juan Corrida and Matt On Guard are.
You can't talk about one without talking about the other, I guess. They even debuted around the same time. So they have this real fiery rivalry with each other.
Kinda like you and me, pal.
I never knew he thought of me as a rival. It's kind of sweet, really. Do you know this person?
You meet a lot of people as a detective, pal.
So we make extra sure not to forget people because that's our job.
Now, having said that, I don't remember ever seeing this person before.
Which means you're kind of forgetful, aren't you, Mr. Detective?
That's not what it means. Not exactly, anyway.
Damn. Pearls, I think you hurt his feelings a little bit. Would you take a look at this? Listen, pal. I'm not leaking any info about the evidence to you this time. If I do, my salary's really gonna get it. And then I won't even be able to get those instant noodles down at the discount market. Damn. Oh, Gumshoe's that bad? I would have loaned you some money, buddy. He's gonna have to start eating like his shoe. He's gonna have to start boiling like the rubber off and the leather off of his shoe for sustenance. All right, nothing. All right, I don't think we have anything pressing to present to Mr. Gumshoe at the moment. So let's go back to the hall. Maybe the lobby? No? This? Maybe I should share the profiles with her. No? All right. What about this? What do you know about this? You know anything about your own profile, ma'am? No? No. No. All right. What about this? Anything here? Nope. All right. That's odd. Maybe there's like a clue somewhere I should be looking for. I don't know why I'm going like this. I don't know. No, nothing new there. No. Maybe another profile? So we talked about that. What about Mac? Will Powers? No? Alright. What about Lana? Oh, Lana. That goes number 3 on my people I've seen a lot of lately list. Oh? Then who's number 1? As if you need to ask. It's you, pal! So who's number 2? Maya Fey? Looks like she's not around this time. Oh.
It must be nice to be such good friends with each other, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Somehow I don't think that's the real meaning of Detective Gumshoe's list. You brought up Maya. I was really shocked by what happened in that one case. I didn't know she had such an awesome power.
Awesome power.
I thought maybe I should do some self-improvement, take up a hobby. So I went out and bought a morning glory seeds and planted them, pal. That's a good way to improve yourself. Gardening? Admirable hobby. Nothing wrong with it. Well, it's nothing really. Good on you, Detective. Self-improvement's good. Was there something I could... Oh, there was a new dialogue. Okay. Why was Mr. On Guard arrested? Sorry, pal. That's not something I can tell you. We just started the investigation, so we don't want any leaks. Looks like yet another Steel Samurai hero in hot water.
Mr. Nick, If Mystic Maya knew about this,
Yeah, I know. She'd make me take this case. I know. Maybe now that we've done that, it's enough? Is she done? Okay, now, okay. Is she done with her phone call?
hey, so what's going on, Mr. Wright?
It looks like Juan Corrida has been killed.
Right? Juan, he's...
It looks like he was murdered, and a suspect was arrested. That suspect is Mr. Matt on guard.
You're joking, right?
No, they arrested a Nickel Samurai on suspicion of murdering the Jammin' Ninja.
Oh, not again. I feel sick. Again?
About a year ago, something like this happened, Pearls.
I still can't believe. No way. No way, Matt would.
Mm-hmm. What's Mr. Powers got in his hand?
Oh, before I forget, this is for you, Mr. Wright. I got this from the bellboy that came by earlier.
Originally from the bellboy, it can transmit and receive signals over great distances. Why would he have a transceiver? For me? But why?
I don't know. All he said was it was for Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney. Matt is the most energetic and active actor out there right now. The Nickel Samurai really sealed his place as a pop idol, but he kept adding fuel to the fire of his rivalry with Juan anyway. Mr. Juan. He's the Jammin' Ninja, right? Those two would butt heads over everything they could think of. But I'd say Matt was the one who almost always came out on top.
I guess some people only know how to relate to others by butting heads like a ram.
Juan said he'd take Matt on this time too, so he joined a rival TV show.
And that was
the Jammin' Ninja. The stylish Nickel Samurai and the burnin' Jammin' Ninja. Well, things turned out messy real fast with those two using their shows for their war. And the final tally? Look around. It's pretty obvious how things ended up.
Matt even won the Grand Prix this year. The final win over his rival, I guess. Okay. Mr. OnGuard was gonna hold a press conference, wasn't he?
That's what I heard. Though, if you wanted to get technical about it, it was the Nickel Samurai's conference.
The Nickel Samurais?
Yeah, he was supposed to wear his costume and give the press conference that way.
He was gonna be in costume. But why?
I'm not sure. They don't keep me in the loop anymore. I was just wondering, where is Mystic Maya? She's been gone for a long time.
Now that she mentions it, Maya's only been going to answer a phone call.
Maybe she got lost. I'll take a quick look around for her.
Uh-oh. Ah!
What is it, Mr. Nick?
Huh? I'm not sure. It's coming from this transceiver. Yes? Hello? Right here.
This is Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney.
And you are?
You don't need to know who I am. I think you have other things to be concerning yourself with, such as...
Help! Nick!
Mystic Maya.
Maya?
So, Mr. Wright, wouldn't you agree the more important issue is the fate of the girl?
Her fate? Does he mean what I think he means? Maya, where are you? Are you hurt?
Come now. Don't fall apart on me yet.
This... No. It can't be.
Now that I have your attention, Mr. Attorney, I have a modest proposal for you. If you do what I require, then I will return to you your valuable item unharmed. What is this called again in your fancy lawyer terms?
Kidnapping for ransom.
Yes, that's it. This is a kidnapping.
Ah! Panic. Time to panic.
Mystic Maya. Mystic Maya.
My sight. Everything's fading away. Maya. Maya's been kidnapped.
You there, Mr. Attorney? Are you there?
How much? How much do you want?
Ooh, very good, Mr. Attorney. I'm glad you have such a good grasp of the situation.
Hurry up and state your condition, and then return Maya.
Money is not what I seek.
What?
What I want is a certain verdict. I would like a complete acquittal.
Complete acquittal? What in the world have you done to need?
I am not the person you will be representing.
What?
You're currently at the Gatewater Hotel, are you not? And I know that a murder has just taken place there.
Juan Corrida was killed and the suspect is Matt on guard.
You are, as expected, quite on top of things, Mr. Attorney. So now then, what I want is very simple. I want you to obtain a complete acquittal for Matt on guard.
Matt on guard? But why?
He did not kill anyone. I can attest to that. However,
However what?
However, someone is framing him for the murder. A very smart someone who's setting him up to take the fall.
Uh-huh. If I agree and do what he wants, can I believe he'll keep his end of the bargain?
You are, of course, at liberty to take me at my word or not. However, there's one thing you can take as fact. Right now, your very precious item is with me, in my possession.
Help! Nick! Maya!
You have 2 days. Of course, tonight, he'll be in questioning with the police. But the trial's in 2 days. At that trial, you will earn a not guilty verdict. Remember, you only have one chance. One chance, Mr. Attorney.
Oh, Maya, executor. She's just ready to cut bait. One? You expect me to get a not guilty in one trial day?
Yes, exactly. I don't believe I was wrong in choosing you. So don't let me down.
Ah!
Oh, yes, that's right. Now that I'm playing the role of the kidnapper, I can't pass up this chance to say. And don't even think about calling the cops. Not great, but you get the idea.
Damn it! Who the hell are you?
Very well, I'll tell you that much. My name is... D Killer.
His name's the Killer. Beep. He's the Killer. Nominative determinism rears its ugly head on steroids. The Killer. Maya's been kidnapped by the Killer. Anyway.
Mr. Nick, where is Mystic Maya?
She's been kidnapped.
No. It's all my fault. If only I had gone with Mystic Maya.
It's not your fault, Pearls.
But it is. Mystic Maya! Where?
Mr. Wright,
I think we should tell the police what's going on.
Maya's the Killer. Like Maya, like tries to. You're thinking like Maya has this elaborate setup, but maybe she gives it away like day one. And it's like,
if you don't get a complete acquittal, also a burger.
Burger? But why would you? Maya, is that you?
No.
No, this is the Killer. Bring 10 burgers, or your precious item. That would be dumb. She gives the game away because she can't stop thinking about burger. Oh man, that'd be funny though. That's funny though.
I think we should tell the police what's going on.
No, we can't do that. If we do, who knows what'll happen to Maya?
Mr. Nick, what about the detective we saw earlier?
Detective Gumshoe. Yeah, that's it. Wait here, and I'll be right back.
All right, I'll take care of Pearl while you're away.
What? Ransom?
Shh, not so loud. The ransom is complete acquittal for Matt Hungard. Wait, the deal's complete acquittal in exchange for Maya, you mean? And this means Matt Hungard is obviously the killer, pal. No doubt about it. But the guy said that Mr. Hungard is innocent. You really believe a kidnapper tells you what a kidnapper tells you, pal? I guess he has a point. If Hungard really is innocent, then why did kidnap him? And on top of everything else, there's all this evidence we keep finding. Huh? The forensics team's having a field day back there. Oh, it's strange. There's so much evidence, I feel like something's wrong. There's too much evidence? Is that possible? Actually, didn't the kidnapper say something about On Guard being set up? Anyway, looks like you won't be leaving here tonight, pal. Just sit tight. Cooperate with the investigation. Tomorrow you can start yours. All right. Is there no other way? You also got to be careful about pushing the kidnapper the wrong way. You're right. Oh boy, Phoenix is stressed out. Date? Huh? Time? Huh? Location? Huh? No, my head. Oh, we're in a wine cellar. Where am I? I wonder if I'm still in that hotel. What happened to me? Nick? Pearly! Come on, you guys. This isn't funny anymore. Thinks it's like some elaborate prank. It's like, haha, very funny, guys. She opens up the door. It's like the back room of a McDonald's or something like that. I see you've awoken. Who are you? Me? I am known as the Killer. The Killer? You mean like an assassin? I'm too young to die. Do not worry. You're not my target. For now, anyway. Damn. Nick, where are you? Help me. Yes, that's right. Only one person can save you now, and that is Mr. Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? Nick's gonna save me? Calm down and be a good girl. Think of this as a business transaction. A business transaction? I'm going to contact him now. I hope you'll cooperate and play your assigned role well. Nick? What's gonna happen to me? Nick? Harley? Sis? Is this Mr. Phoenix Wright, the attorney? You don't need to know who I am. I think you have the other things to be concerning yourself with, such as... Yep. Dang. March 21st, 8:11 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Office. The next day. Good morning. Morning, Pearls. Mr. Nick, come on. Let's hurry and go see Mr. On Guard. You have to wait a bit, Pearls. Visiting hours don't start until 9 a.m., so... Oh, I see. Ah, Mystic Maya. If only I had gone with you. Poor Pearls. She's been like this since last night. Yeah, she's been through the ringer too. I could probably see her being quite stressed out as well. We managed to get home somehow yesterday evening, thanks to Detective Gumshoe gently holding her by the hand and leading her here. Aw, Gumshoe! You're a good bean. He's a good bean! By the looks of it, I don't think Pearl's got any sleep at all last night. Mr. Nick. Mystic Maya. She's all right. Right? Yeah, she's all right. Either way, I'm gonna save her. You can trust me on that. Please, help her. I'm only able to stay this calm and collected because Pearls is doing the crying for the both of us. Charlie, I'm real bad. No, I can't let my mind wander now. I don't have the time. I gotta be going on this case. I didn't know that was a thing. I can't even talk to Charlie! Oh, dang. I'm so distracted, I can't even examine my own office. All right. I have a thought. Huh? You're going to represent Mr. On Guard, aren't you? Yeah, I don't really seem to have a choice. But what if he is the real murderer? What would you do then, Mr. Nick? Would you fight to get a not guilty for a murderer to save Mystic Maya? Ah, quite the conundrum we're in, if that's the case, Pearls. Pearls, let's talk to Mr. On Guard first, okay? We can think all the bad things we want, but it doesn't change a thing. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about it. Pearls, what if Mr. Maya is the killer? Honestly, at this point. Pearls, you're really worried about Maya, aren't you? I don't have anyone else left in this world. What do you mean? My family's all gone.
her family. My father, he left my mother in the village behind and went away. I'm sorry. And my mother, she did that thing, all for me. Mystic Maya, she's like a sister to me. She is all I have left in this world.
Poor girl. But you got me now. I'll protect you, Pearls. All right, time to go talk to our client, I guess. March 21st, 8:57 a.m. Visitor Zone. We couldn't wait for visiting hours to start, so Pearls and I came down here early to visit one Nickel Samurai charged with the murder of the Jammin' Ninja. On guard. Good morning. How are you today? I know the situation might be a little tough for you. This guy's got a way with words. We're... Oh, sorry, dude. I already signed up. Excuse me? I already have life insurance. I signed up a long time ago because my job is, you know. Is he dumb? Are we in a boy you dumb situation? Oh, no. We're not insurance salespeople. Really? Huh. Dude, I don't really need that right now either. Fire extinguishers? I mean, like, this building isn't my house, so... Why was that your second thought? Why was that the second thing you thought of? Oh, clearly, if you're not an insurance salesman, you're clearly a fire extinguisher salesman. Why was that the second leap in logic? He is dumb. No. We're not here to sell you fire extinguishers either. I'm a lawyer. My name's Phoenix Wright. A lawyer? Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my manager, okay? He's got like some cool wristwatch phone. Right. The Nickel Samurai sure is a strange person, isn't he? I think strange is an understatement. Sorry about that. You're just in time. Huh? You're a lawyer, dude, right? My manager's looking for a good one right now, so how about it? Mr. Nick, this is our chance. I have to make him let me take his case. I have to. Is he allowed to have that? I guess. I mean, they let Maximilian have all of his infinite card glitch. So, you know. Sorry to intrude, but I would like to ask you a few personal questions. That's okay, but dude, my autobiography's coming out soon, so... Yeah? Yes, she's in? I want you to think about it seriously. Okay. I mean, you mean the prior question about the wristwatch and everything? Okay. I'm thinking about it. I mean, I wouldn't probably let him have that. About Max? Oh, Maximilian Galactica. Right, okay. I want you to think about it seriously about Max. Okay, I'm taking Maximilian Galactica seriously right now in my head. What would the guards do? Take his cards away? I mean, the answer logically is no, because he has infinite cards. They would just take one and another one would appear. And then they attack that one and another one would appear. There's still a pile of cards. There's still a pile of cards in the corner. Is this your card? One of Maximilian Galactica's hearts. Oh, is this your card? Oh, is this your card? Huh? Anyway, yeah. There's still a pile. Some say there's still a pile of cards in the corner of the security guard's room. Anyway. Dude, my autobiography is coming out soon, so if I say stuff without the publisher's approval, I'm gonna be in real hot water. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask my publisher, okay? Bruh. Mr. On Guard is so lucky. He has so many people he can talk to. I don't know if he actually has anyone he can really talk to. Sorry about that. Like I thought, the publisher said it'd be real bad if I said anything, dude. Does he have a mind of his own? Not really. Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you about the murder. Oh, are you covering this for a tabloid as a side job, dude?
Well, if you want my statement on this, you should, like, ask through my staff. No. I'm not asking on behalf of a tabloid. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna ask the president of the studio, okay? Right, chill, His own. We are that swarm. Is he all right, Mr. Nick? The answer is no, Pearls. If we're talking about Mr. Ungard's brain here, I wouldn't put my money on it. Sorry about that. Studio president said, like, even Neo Mount Fuji itself knows I'm not the murderer. Mr. Nick, what's Neo Mount Fuji? It's a mountain in the city of Neo Old Tokyo, the city the Nickel Samurai protects. All right, well, when in doubt, throw a badge at him. Mr. Ungard, this is an attorney's badge. Dude, I'm sorry, but I don't have the free time to be looking at things like that. Huh? I'm much too busy with Nickel Samurai stuff right now. I don't have time to take a lawyer's correspondence course. Why does he believe I'm a salesman? Insurance, then extinguishers, now this! I think it might be the suit. Dude, I know I like to throw money around, but it's not like I buy everything and anything. That's nice, because it's not up for sale anyway! Oh, this guy's as useful as a bag of dirt. Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep that low. I'm trying to keep that low monotone, but it's a little difficult. It's a touch twicky. It's a touch twicky. What do I have? This? What's that? It's a ticket for the press conference. You were gonna give one after winning the Grand Prix, right? Huh? Me? Yeah. While you were in costume, no less. I never heard anything like that, dude. I only heard about the stage show. I always leave that kind of stuff to my manager. He didn't know? That's odd. Dare I ask him about this? Mr. Nick, what are you going to do with that? I don't know yet, but I figured I could at least show it to him. Is that a transceiver? Hey, looks like a real nice one, too. I got it as a present from someone. Huh? Interesting. I've also been instructed to take your case. Is that what you heard from the transceiver? Yep. Dude, that's terrible. Don't let some disappointed bodied voice boss you around. This coming from a man with a cell phone on his wrist. Well, dude, I think it's about time for me to get going. Please, wait. I really need to take your case. There's always other people in need of a lawyer, right? Want me to introduce you to a few? Please! Please let Mr. Nick represent you. Man, oh man. Lawyers these days. Now you dudes use kids to pull in clients too? If you don't take me as your lawyer, then the killer is going to... Huh? Wait. What did you just say? The killer. The killer? What's he doing? He looks like he's mulling something over. All right, dude. I accept your terms. Huh? I'll let you represent me in court. We did it. We did it, Mr. Nick. Yeah. I don't feel any better for it, and he doesn't look too happy either. Go ahead. Ask me anything. I'll help out as much as I can, Dad. All right. Maybe we can get somewhere now. Man, I thank my lucky stars people know my name. Well, you're quite the hero, and you're in the national spotlight. I didn't know who he is. Does that mean I'm not a good citizen?
No, you're the best citizen, Pearly.
It's really great to be the Nickel Samurai. Dude, lately, I just keep getting more and more popular. True enough. The Nickel Samurai is very popular among high schoolers and secretaries right now. I guess Mr. Ungard has a way of catching the eyes of women. Do you know my motto? Refreshing like a spring breeze. That's what I am. A spring breeze. That's why this kind of scandal's disastrous, dude. I mean, even if I get out of here tomorrow, it's still gonna look bad. But everyone loves a good scandal. Can you tell me about your activities last night? Let's see. After I got the award, I took a break and went back to my room. I heard that post-ceremony stage show to do. I still have that post-ceremony stage to do. So I was in my Nickel Samurai costume. And you were alone the entire time? My manager was running around being busy, so yeah.
Because of the press conference you were supposed to hold after the show? I told you, dude. I have no idea about the press conference, all right? That's strange. I thought the Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. Anyway, when I was leaving my room, that's when I noticed it was kind of noisy. Mr. Corita was already dead at that time. Yeah, that's what I gathered anyway from my manager. I'm beginning to gather this guy can't do a thing on his own. And that's when the detective in the green coat showed up. He searched me, and then out of the blue, the dude arrested me. Huh. About you and the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. What sort of... That's got nothing to do with anything, dude. Man, with that face of his, you can't even tell he's the same age as me. And he wanted to try to make a Jammin' Ninja movie, even though we all know it'd fail. The Nickel Samurai still won in the end, right? Yeah. Took the Grand Prix by storm. So why would I, the winner, have any reason to kill the guy anyway? Dude, you think it'd be the other way around, you know? Do you know why you were arrested? I guess maybe my full body search went badly? Did they find something on you? They found a button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume. A button. I don't get it either. It was caught in the pleats of my samurai pants or hakama. Ah. Dude, I really think someone planted it there. I'm serious. I wonder if that's what really happened. I guess this is about all I'm gonna get out of him.
Mr. Nick,
Yeah?
let's ask one last thing.
Let's test Mr. On Guard
To see if he really is innocent or not.
We can do that?
Yes. If you use this,
Maya's Magatama.
he won't be able to hide any secrets from you, Mr. Nick. I'm sure of it.
I get it. Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Please answer me honestly.
What is it, dude?
Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? Let me ask my manager. Please put the phone away and answer this question yourself. All right, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone, and that includes Juan Corrida, okay? Analyzing. The psych lock.
Well, Mr. Nick,
Nothing. Not a chain or a lock in sight.
which means it's all right to trust him.
Yeah, it does appear that way. Also, good call by Pearls. Like, we got this magic rock. We gotta use it. Well, at least I can breathe a sigh of relief knowing my client's innocent. Trial's tomorrow, right? I'm counting on you, dude.
To be continued.
That's just the start. Do I keep going? Pearly is competent? Quite competent. That was a pretty good call by her. Do I keep going or maybe I call it a little bit? Yeah, I feel like I need to maybe rest my voice a little bit because I gotta do that collab as well. So I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna say we're gonna call it for now. Just because I don't wanna stress myself too much. Yeah. Just in time for Pearly to beat up Phoenix. Is like,
I've had it with your shit, Mr. Nick.
thanks for the stream. Best defender. Thank you. I appreciate it. Well, thanks everyone for being here tonight. All right, so let's wrap this up nicely. All right, so everyone on YouTube, Jupiter, and I think we had one more per Esquire. Thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight. And anyone who showed up for the lurking and stuff, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully we'll see you later. Next stream will be Monday. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't think we need to do any Nikkei. I think we'll figure something out, but I'll figure something out and I'll let you know. So thank you guys for being with me. And as for my boat mates here on Twitch, Shizu, BB, Atchfi, Mark, it's nice to meet you today, Mark. Hope you had a good time. Dreamer, thank you for being here. Atchfi, I think I already said hi to Atchfi. You get a second one again. You get a second one. Let's see. Who else do we have? Say hi to Mark. Mark, of course. Thank you for being here tonight, Mark. Yeah, I think that was it. Who said hi? But anyone who was lurking or anything, thank you for being here as well. I really appreciate it. Let's go say hi to somebody. Let's go say hi to somebody. Well, first of all, socials for everybody. for anyone who wants to come and say hi to the boatmates or anything like that. And here are our raid messages for where we go out, for followers and non-followers alike. So I have to go here because it says certified monster fucker. And it's also nice to always say hi to her. Wool's a good bean. Let's go say hi to the squid. Let's go say hi to the squid kid. All right, so tomorrow I'm going to be getting up extra early, and I'm going to be on Boka's channel, I believe, giving her a Japanese lesson. And then afterwards, I think I want to go walking. I think Death Stranding will be on the menu, but there is a possibility. There's a new game that came out that I'm super excited about that I might play instead. So please stay tuned and let you know. But until next time, guys, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other.
Teitoku, ittekimasu.
See ya.
Oh my god.